Hey y'all, this is Dr. A. Welcome back. Y'all thought I lied to y'all. Thought y'all forgot about me. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna mess with me no more, huh? I guess y'all thought y'all was gonna like we ain't mess with Dr. A no more tonight. You thought wrong, ladies. You thought wrong, Crystals. I'm back. Y'all can't get rid of me. Y'all cannot get rid of me. Okay? Y'all cannot get rid of me. Woo, child. What has been going on the YouTube streets, honey? Woo-wee! I'm trying to tell you. Don't I sound like a slave? I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Now, what the heck is really going on? Like, the last time I done bear witness. The last time I done bear witness. I did not know. I did not know. I did not know. I did not know, girl. Y'all didn't tell me. I done got up here and started talking some nonsense about Jasmine Dirty Duke draws. I done got up here and started talking some nonsense about Jasmine. Well, Lord declare. Oh my stars. Don't I sound like somebody grandma? Well, I am a grandma. That's how grandmas talk though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, old grannies. Y'all just jealous. What girl? Well, shoot. If I'm jealous, you gotta get something going together now, honey. I'm a right here. I'm right here. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta get my little screen together. Y'all taking y'all little time to get up in here anyway. So get off my back. Okay. You heard what I said? I said get off my back. Okay. Okay. Make yourself. What you gonna do? What you gonna do for a pork chop? Okay. You heard that song? What you gonna do for a pork chop? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever heard that song? What you gonna do for a pork chop? What you gonna do for a pork chop? Okay. Crystal. Okay. The Crystal Palace. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, shoot. Hopefully I'm spelling it right today. I'm gonna embarrass myself like Jasmine, and y'all better claim me. See, that's what's wrong with our community now. Y'all be acting like y'all don't want to claim Dr. A. Y'all better claim me. I am girl. I am the truth. I am the epitome. I am the Olivia says she's that big. I'm not. That's not me now. No, wait. Now hold on a minute. I ain't that big, okay? I am not that big. That ain't me, y'all. That ain't me. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to do a switcheroo. If y'all give me just a second, my curtains is moving. Child, my curtains is moving. They is moving and grooving and like the sex machine. I'm just playing. Okay, all right. My little curtains. Let me take my little curtains back, okay? I gotta take my little curtain back. Okay, let me move my welcome. Okay. Okay, let me get my little welcome in here. Welcome back to the place that you dreamed about. Welcome back to the times I forgot the words. And then all the change and turn around. But I forgot. Let's get to the good part. Who did thought to meet you? Who did got to meet you? Well, that beneath you. When you see the place and you got it on the spot, welcome back. Okay, whatever. Yes, sir. Okay, anyway. Welcome to the Mickey Ficky Palace, okay? I am here. How you doing, Miss Jones? Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Anyway, y'all, this is Dr. A and child. I'm on the spot. I'm on the spot. I'm on the scene. I'm on the scene, okay? Welcome to the show, okay? Listen. I had to change our decor in the Crystal Palace. I'm gonna do this all the time. I'm gonna mess around with it late. Like I know y'all seen Dr. A, you should have did all this beforehand. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I sure would. And guess what, y'all? Guess what I'm getting ready to do? Guess what I'm getting ready to do? Jasmine begging, cash app time. Not to play. I'm gonna put my cash up over. You can do what you want to do. It's me. It's me up in this camp. Okay. Okay. Don't listen to Jasmine, y'all. Don't listen to Jasmine. Jasmine will get somebody unhappy. Okay. Don't listen to my jazzy life. Okay, y'all. Boom. There we go. Let's do the creation. There we go. Do y'all see the little ticket? Okay, where my little thing? Is my little thing going across? Okay, show it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm just trying to get for something. Wait for some of y'all to get in here. Anyway, welcome here. Welcome back. This is Dr. A. I'm making some greens tonight for tomorrow. Okay. Some kale greens, that is. Okay. Welcome to the Mixed Figure Pastor. Of course, I'm Dr. A. And where the heck is my charge at? Now, I know Baby Suge Knight and took my dang on thing and put it in another room. He always do that. I said I won't say nothing about in this show. He's like, why you always got to put me in your show? Because you always doing something. Anyway, welcome to the Mixed Figure Palace. I'm Dr. A, and I'm your Crystal World Goddess. And we are in the place to be. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It's so important to the growth of this channel here. We're trying to get up to 2,000. That's the goal. That's the goal. And then we're trying to get my wallet up to at least 1,000. At least 1,000. If I can make 1,000 here on YouTube, I would be really satisfied. Okay, you would definitely get better content. But should I make it on money on here, girl? I'm just not getting ready to get $100. Y'all, I just now got my mark. I ain't got paid since July. So hey, pay me my Skrilla. Where the heck is my charger at? Okay, now I gotta look for my charger. Oh Lord, please don't tell me I don't have a charger. Oh, well, yes I do. I got multiple chargers. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it. I got several chargers. Even if I've left one at the Euphoria, I got another charger. Just gotta find a little thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got it going on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, anyway, while I'm looking for my charger, I do have it, so we good, y'all. Cause I left one there and I got one here. So no worries. Okay? No worries. All right, anyway, welcome to the Mixed Fix Pass again. As I stated before, come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave by the door, step at the crystal bar, grab your crystals, and grab your libations. Because over here we honor who do we honor? Our ancestors. That's what I'm talking about, okay? That's what we do over here. I can't shoot. You do what you want to do. But over here we honor our ancestors, okay? Now, the next thing on our list is to basically tell you how to become a crystal, okay? Hope you're listening. Please, for those that's new to this channel, it's 5 ways to become a crystal. Sometimes I forget to say 3 or 4, but it's really 5, okay? 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. That's number 1. And y'all gonna hear me say that a lot. And you're gonna hear my mind say, hey, like, share, and subscribe. This lady's working over here. I'm cooking. You hear me? I'm literally cooking over here, okay? You bear witness to me. That's what I'm talking about. No explain. Anyway, do you smell what the rock is? Okay, whatever. Anyway, so like I said, the first way, 1, like, share, and subscribe, okay? Like I just mentioned, okay? All right, now, the next way to become a crystal, all you have to do is do what? Come on, y'all, talk back to me. Talk back to me. Okay? So all you gotta do, why is he walking around with this light? Boy, I was like, what the heck is going on? Anyway, the second way to become a crystal, all you gotta do is type with just TS and Mrs. Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones. How you doing, TS? Welcome to the Mixed Pass, girl. So that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is like, share, subscribe, and then the second way is typing. We call that what the boom boom room, right? What y'all doing up there in New York? Okay, the third way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen. Just listen with them ears. If they ain't clogged up, my ears was clogged up since yesterday. I didn't even know it until my ears just popped. I was like, dang, I can hear really good. I'm gonna have to clean. I'm gonna have to put some wax, and I'm gonna have to do some ear wax cleaning in my ear. Well, you just put the wax in your ear, and it just cleans all that out. I'm probably about due for that. I do it once a year. I'm about due for that. Anyway, so we call that the parlor room. The fourth way to become a crystal, I had to count. I said, 1, 2, I said to go Jasmine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold up 4 fingers. I'm just kidding. 4 ways. Of course, all you got to do is do what? Come on, talk to me. What y'all waiting on now? Let's talk. Okay, like I said, the 4th way, all you got to do is do what? You're gonna You're gonna you you going to you going to go meet me after the show. After the show, don't leave your player around me. True player for real. I'm a retired player now. Let me make sure I make that note. Cause I'm married. I'm married. I'm married. Okay, ring. I'm happily married. Okay, up in this beast. Okay, that's my husband messing with tools. Okay, just don't mind him. Just don't pay no attention. Just eyes here, eyes here, eyes here. Okay, four-way, like I said, y'all listening? Dang, are y'all listening? I don't feel like people be listening now. I know, open your ears up and listen to me. Now, okay. Hello, ma'am. Our house gang up in this thing. Now the fifth way to to become a Crystal, and this is just love. Everything else way is free. Now this other way is gonna really cost you just a little bit. Just a girl, just 99 pennies together. That's all you gotta do. 99 pennies together, and child, you got a 99 cent. Now that's gonna be a membership. Now the membership. Now I know y'all saying, Doctor, hey girl, how you go do a membership? You don't know what the heck to do with the membership. Hey, it's up to us to make. I mean, it's up to I wanted the four group. Well, I just need one more person. I think it's three people that did. So one more person will help me to decide on one thing we're gonna start a book club. That's for a fact. That's hands down, right? But we're gonna do some more things, and plus you'll be $2 off for your purchases of my, just one order per order. Now it don't matter how many times a month. It'll be $2 off. Now you can't beat that. Now shut up now. Shoot. And you gonna buy my stuff. Don't act like you ain't. While you buying the little nasty stuff from the other people, they suck. You get it from me. Okay? I'm better. I can do it better. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, y'all. Let's get our drinks. I can wait a second if your crystals want to go get your drink. Go get your drinks before I get to talking, because I'm getting ready to start talking now. I'm getting ready to start talking. Y'all know when I talk, I get to talking. Okay? Dr. A trying to convince us happily married like Chrissy. No, I'm not happily married like Chrissy. No, I got a real hub. Now you can hear him in the background now. It ain't no ghost dad. Now you gotta go look for him, but I got a husband now. And I am happy. I got a fun relationship. I have fun with my husband. We like Velcro. We go a lot of places together. He can't take me to work with me in his pocket, but well, yeah, he can technically on his phone, but I can't sit on the phone with him all day. Now, come on now. He got to have a little break from me. Hell, I'm a lot to deal with, girl. I'm a lot to deal with. How you doing, West Coast? How you doing, West Coast? How you doing? Why do I keep on hearing baby steps? Yeah. Okay, anyway. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead. And like I said, I forgot what I called it. You're not a great. Well, I'm such a mess. Listen, we just gonna have to name. We got to rename it. That's what I'm thinking. Cause I think I called it the. I think I called it the membership. I think I called the membership uh uh uh, uh rose quartz or something. I don't know. Shoot. We listen. We can rename that. Okay. Don't trip. How you doing, Nicole? Welcome to the Mickey Thicket Palace. Shoot. Hey, I'm just gonna tell y'all. Sometimes people be lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Tupac in that instance. Like when Tupac was alive, he'll be like, I don't know what the name of this song gonna be, but I just know it's gonna be a good song. You know what I'm saying? I just know it's gonna be a good place to be, but I just don't know all the intricacies of what we're gonna do. But he's like, put that dude on the beat, get in there, he didn't say dude, he said another word. He said, put that in word on the beat, and then he'll say, go in the studio, and then whoever the last thing that he said, that's the name of the song gonna be. That's how I am. That's how I move, okay? Most of the time, okay? I'm hard to deal with too. Bless my husband. He's great, right? I know my husband's something else to deal with too, though. We ain't gonna act like he ain't either, okay? But he's somebody I would like to deal with over and over and over again, for centuries. Okay, I've been dealing with my husband for centuries. You know what I'm saying? After life, before life, in life, doing whatever. After life, the second mirror, the third mirror, the 12th mirror, the ninth mirror. I know him. He me, I'm him. Okay, what? Hello? Okay. Anyway. So let's go ahead and pull up Chrissy. Chrissy, oh, that's the only time we really watch you, to be honest with you, Chrissy. Because you a liar. You are lying about a husband. Girl, now you know what? Somebody got a man. Now we're not gonna play this game. Let's all talk for real. When you have a man, you will hear a man in the background on occasion. Not saying he gonna always be there, but you'll hear him on occasion. You know, most men go do men stuff. You know what I mean? My husband might be in the next room, or he might be in the same room. And if I say something funny, y'all gonna hear him laugh. Or if he doing something else and he's entertained by whatever, you'll hear him laugh, you'll hear him chuckle, he be like, yeah, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you don't never hear that in her background. But even when she was with Strangler Babe, we would hear him in the background. So why we don't hear this dude? But whatever, girl. I mean, you know, if you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what y'all grannies say. Y'all grannies be like, Right. Suma! Everybody loves Suma. Everybody loves Suma. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, God. Here we go this week. Oh, jeez. Okay. I know y'all, we supposed to be just talking about her and this Steffi G thing, but that ain't what we all gonna talk about. Her wig alone says something to me. Let's talk about it. Her wig says Wendy Williams. This Hunterville is okay over here. I mean, girl, she look like she get ready to say Hunterville is okay over here. Sharina. What's her name? Sharina. I guess Sharina, you are on topic. I guess I'm the topic of discussion on hot topics. Girl, she give me Wendy Williams in this wig. This wig is only Wendy Williams Rete. How you doing, Ebony? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, only. And congratulations to you, Suma, and your engagement. Woohoo! Wait a minute, I gotta do a little something for you since you want to do where's the thing at? Okay, what do? Okay, I gotta make sure this. Okay, here we go. Congratulations! You here. Let's hit it again. Okay, I probably should have said. Oh, congratulations! All right, all right, all right. Yeah, all right. Okay. I almost did my legendary voice. I almost said, okay, okay. So she's giving me Wendy Williams slash slash your love is wonderful. Yeah, yeah. And I want you to know, your love is soon as I get no home. I make it up to what's his name, Demarcus, as soon as I can, cause Chrissy wanna get back. No, just play. That wig, no, girl, no, really, no, really. It's like I couldn't think of that other person. Actually, it's Tony. Maybe I know somebody get ready to text me and say, Dr. A, we can't see Chrissy. Okay, fine, I got it. I'm getting ready to pull it up. Just give me a second. Good Lord. Y'all just give me a second. I'm about to throw her up there. I got her up there, but I be forgetting. Okay, here we go. Here she go. Okay. Just give me a second. Let me make me small. Good Lord. Why I gotta make me small and make her Lord, big? You know what I'm saying? Hello, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. So we gonna okay. Okay, can y'all see Chrissy? I can make me small, love, if that's what you want me to do. I'll make me small because it's just a talking head. I mean, what you want from me? All right, let's make Chrissy bigger. Let me move a little bit here. I'm gonna move. Welcome to the Crystal Palace right here, so we can see Chrissy at her. Okay, okay, we're gonna do it like that. Okay, we're gonna make Chrissy move her up here, make her longer. Cause this is about the biggest you gonna see Chrissy get. You know she a midget. I mean she a small person. I'm sorry, I would offend the. I don't want to offend the little community, you know, cause people be getting mad at me. Okay, I don't want nobody mad at me today. Cause man, I be getting some emails, boy. Y'all be trying to light a sister up, and I be like, shit that. Okay, thank you. Your voice is not playing. Why my voice ain't playing? You can't hear me? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Yes, type 1 if you can hear me. Can you see Chrissy? Type 1 if you can see Chrissy. How you doing, Cancer? Type 1 if you can see Chrissy. Type 1 if you can hear me. Okay. Type 2 if you can see Chrissy and me. Okay, let me look at my thing and let's look her. Let's look at her and see if we can see Dr. A. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. Okay. Her and see if we can see Dr. A. Okay. I hear myself. All y'all, right, can y'all hear me? Okay. 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 Now y'all probably couldn't see me at first now. Okay. Child. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. All right. We're in the place to be. Okay. Let's get started. Y'all ready? I'm so excited. Okay. Chrissy, listen, girl. You should have did all this. I know what y'all gonna say, Doctor. Hey, you can't talk, girl, because you have to get your look. Listen, I'm getting used to this little thing, and I'm having fun. Let me tell you something. I just want y'all to have this same. I like for y'all to experience certain things with me. You know what I mean? I'm just taking y'all on a journey. We are going on a journey of crystal land together, okay? And so I get up here and I will fix a show. I will make the show while I'm in here, okay? I just like to take y'all on a journey with me. I think it's fun. It's just fun for me. That's just, you seen the after show. You seen the after show, the before show, and all that, okay? And I'm just hanging on the whim, okay? Hanging on the whim, okay? So just roll with it and just enjoy yourself. And thank you so much for letting me know. Could do what y'all do, and I'm gonna do what I do, and we're gonna all do it together. How about that? Wait a minute, you not that kind of do it. You know what I'm talking about? The good do. You know what I mean? Like the show stuff. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, child. Because y'all know, listen, pineapples be all organized. Passion be like together. Uh, Planet be like, yeah, it's me, blah, blah, blah. She have all her stuff together. And I just come up here, even friend, I come up here, but hey, hold on, y'all, let me organize this right here. I don't like how that look. Well, I just like to have fun with it. That way, when y'all get on here and y'all decide that y'all want to pay the $25 as opposed to $1,000 on StreamYard, y'all get on here and I can show y'all different things. And y'all don't have to ask me, because a lot of times y'all be asking me how to do StreamYard, and I done mastered that. So now I'm over here with this here. Okay, let's go. Okay. Woo, child, come on with this. And then she gonna sing. I'm gonna tell you what else song she gonna sing. She gonna sing what is another song? What's that one? Oh. I tell y'all in a second. I'm gonna tell y'all who I'm gonna tell. Don't say it, y'all, because I'm gonna tell y'all who it is. I'm talking Tamar now. She's trying to Tamar her way through, but it's no Tamar, it's Baymore, okay? It's Namor. You know what I'm saying? She is trying to Tamar, but girl, it ain't working. She trying to do Love and War. That's one of my favorite songs.
I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm basically just saying hello. Hello, Teresa. Hey, Kim, sis. Hey, Southern Mama. Hey, David. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Jaws.
I know you speaking to everybody. Now you're annoying me because I don't want to hear you speaking to everybody. It's just like, I know y'all, they can't win. Can we just all admit they just can't win with me, okay? They can do nothing that I would like. I'll be like, this is horrible. You know what I mean? She's actually speaking to somebody finally. She finally listened to us, and now I'm gonna find a new way to pick at her. See, that's what I'm talking about. People be lying. They be like, oh, well, she did that right. So I appreciate that. That's great, Chrissy, and they'll find a new way. No, I'm just gonna tell you, gay, look. You can't do nothing right as far as I'm concerned. I'm just jokes, relax. Okay. She said, oh no, because we've been better. We've been too far to do better or worse. I wanna stop it till it hurts. I'm gonna cry to get to the other side as long as we can survive. We stand on front lines. She be doing her now. Tamar, she is an incredible singer. She can really sing. She gets on my nerves, but she really can sing. But let me say this: I like it when she does. That's her sister, so I'm not tripping. I like it when she kind of does Tony, like when she does her sister Tony. I like that. But anyway, what y'all think about Tamar's voice? Do y'all like? I mean, her. They got two different type of voices, and that's what I like about them. They all don't sound alike, but they can all do Tony's voice, and that's what makes it funny. That's what made that show funny to me. It was just a lot of tragedy, a lot of like they show a lot. They got a lot of dysfunction in their family. It's unbelievable. But what I did like about them was the fact that they made fun of each other, and it was really funny. And they had fun in that instance. So that's the only time you really got to see them have fun, and that's an unfortunate. And I wish we could have saw that more.
Hey Rachel. Hey everybody that's joining. Hit a like for your girl.
Did you know that gamers and tech enthusiasts?
Nothing. It's gonna be free. Hit it like for your girl. It's free. It's gonna cost you nothing. Hit it like you like.
But yeah.
But hey, yes, I'm gonna talk about it because I love eggplant. I can't say it like I want to say. I got y'all. I don't want y'all to say that.
I'm gonna come in and say hi to y'all real quick and get this party started. Everybody started here. Hey Ariel. Hey Shell.
She gave it a good.
Hey Saria.
And I have different. I'm gonna really okay. So when we talk about this, I want everybody to listen. I know. Okay, first let me get this off my chest before I start really this. See, we're gonna review this, but I'm also gonna stress some points here because okay, and I know a lot of y'all be like coming over here, and I have a lot of Caucasian folks that follow me, and y'all keep following me because y'all learn something. Okay, um, about race relations. We gotta talk about it. And I like my brown people. Y'all know who my brown people is. My Latina section, okay? And we have to really talk about some things because we've had in the past, in a long time ago, and also especially in the prison systems, and then during on certain parts of the world, right? The darker skinned blacks or the darker skin of any race, they're definitely targeted, okay? So we have to really talk about this kind of stuff. We can't shy away from it. We're not going to shy away from it on this because this also pertains to the issue with these two, okay? Yeah. I'm going to say on both ends. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to just say, oh, Steffi G feels a way, because, Steffi G feels a way about CHRISSY being black, and I feel like CHRISSY feels a way about Steffi G being a Latina. I'm just gonna be honest, and nobody wanna go there, but I'm going there with it. I don't know if anybody else looked at it. I only looked at Pine so far, y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all this is just what I feel. I'm just gonna keep it real, and even on down to them grandparents. I think it's also dealing with CHRISSY being black and there being some type of an issue. CHRISSY has some self issues though. We've already talked about that, and we're gonna talk about that. And Chris can say whatever she wants on her platform, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. I see through her Maybelline. Okay, it's obvious. But hopefully y'all hear me, and hopefully we can get started. Okay, press a 1 if y'all understand where I'm coming from. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, press a 2 and I'll explain it. Not a problem. Okay, I'm always up on for the journey, right? In the words of Coolio, a fantastic voyage. Come on, take a ride, jump around. I ain't gonna sing it. Sooner lately, YouTube hasn't been looking right, letting me respond to the comments. But I have an IG, so I'm happy for you. Love, that is beautiful, ain't it? But I smell a baby. I can't stand Tamar, but she can blow. Girl, Tamar can sing, girl. She make you forget that she's a jerk. I'm sorry. Baggy Booch, I don't agree with her personality, but her personality she's the worst. They say that it's that's what's holding her back. It is. I agree with that. Yes, I think so. Black and bougie, right? You can't pinpoint why, right? She isn't bigger than she is, girl, cause her attitude, and I think. She really, to be honest, well, I don't know what her merge was like. Ooh, girl, I'm not. That's not how I say merge. Ooh, girl, I've been listening to many of y'all, Maryland people up in here. If I start hearing you for a long period of time, I'll start my twang will start going to your twang, and I gotta stop that because I say marriage. Okay. Anyway, I'm going there. I don't give a I know how non-black women or when they sit back on the black langa danga langa langa. Where is my eggplant at? Oh my god, I gotta pull out my eggplant, y'all. I'm gonna find my eggplant and I'm gonna bring it back up here because y'all we miss our egg. That don't sound right. Pause. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hello. I gotta Jesus, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me get it together here. Hold on. We gotta bring the eggplant back. Eggplant is back by popular demand. I'm sorry. Eggplant. Oh my goodness. I got my eggplant. I have several eggplants. Oh, here we go. We got the little bitty eggplant and we got the big one. Doctor, don't pull it out. Y'all brought the eggplant up. Look, I don't make the rules because I'm too cool for school. You hear me? Okay, let me see. Let me make sure it'll let me do what it do. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna make sure we get it together. Here we go. Okay. Okay. If it don't save that way, we'll do it another way. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and start her up while I get my eggplant and put it out. I mean, pause, but it's still funny. It's like really funny. Okay, all right, okay. I laugh at my own jokes. You don't have to laugh. I'm laughing.
Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey, Nikki.
Yeah, she got a Barbie shirt on, girl. Are you channeling Nicki Minaj, girl? I want these grown women to stop calling themselves Barbies. I mean, I don't be mad at me, Nicki Minaj, them folk. I'm sorry. I just, Barbies are for the girls, for the little girls. See, they're not really for your grown butts, but okay. All right, but y'all don't. Oh man, it's not doing the wagon. Hold on. I gotta get it together. Hold on. My
Hey, you guys,
eggplant
come on
just
in. Come on
failed.
in.
Only
Come on
one left.
in. How is everybody's weekend going? I don't know about you guys. Is your guys' kids back in school yet? Or are they going back this coming week?
I don't think mine's go back this coming week. I think it's next week. I have to look. Let's see.
Thank you, Rosaline. I honestly feel like I look a mess today. I just threw this together. Okay. I had to go run and take the boys to their taekwondo class this morning, and whoo, child, I was just so tired. I couldn't sleep well last night.
Okay, I want when you have sage advice, when you have really good advice, I think the only time you can listen, we got to make a rule over here. The only time you can say "ooh, child" or you got to be a sage person. You got to be one of them people that get good advice, and you can tell it like it is. You can't be sitting up here going "ooh, child" and you don't know nothing, and you still doing the same dumb stuff like moving a gazillion times and not paying your rent. Then you can't go, "ooh, child." That's not vocabulary for you, dear. Okay, but let's go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Teresa. My kids go back on the 14th. Ooh, that's a long time. Not till the 7th. Okay, yeah.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
Let's see.
Eggplant playing with me.
My
Oh,
kids have another week off. Damn.
Okay.
At the Mayo Clinic Diet, we've changed the lives of so
All right, let me skip because I'm trying to get my eggplant on here. It's just really stressing me out that I can't get my. I know I keep saying. I was just like, "What are you talking about?" I know he's looking at me like, "What are you talking about?"
Hello.
I'm trying to. Don't worry about it. What's I'll tell you later. Because he's like, "What?"
School resumes
How
on
you
the
doing,
16th. So
Ted?
yeah.
What's
Okay, well,
special?
Hey, Najia.
Okay,
Najla?
listen.
Najla?
Okay. Listen. Chrissy, can I be honest with you? This ain't what we came here to do. It's more about you and Steffi G. We're watching y'all clown each other, and that we want y'all to bang because we here for the mess. And I won't profess. We want to know what's going on right here today, girl. Who knows who's gonna win? Is it gonna be Steffi or Chrissy? I'm sorry, that was just unnecessary. You know what? Don't. I'd be ashamed of myself. I am just bad. I'm bad. I'm sorry. But y'all like me when I'm bad, don't you?
It's actually sickening. And people
Okay,
get
so let's go back.
frustrated with the fact that he picks and chooses. That's a fair thing to say. I have a lot of thoughts running through my mind, so I'm trying to figure out how I want
Okay, Chrissy. Okay. Yes, girl. Yes. Okay. Let me oh girl, I'm cooking in here. I gotta take this jacket off because I'm gonna do some cooking. Okay, y'all listening? I mean, I'm already cooking. I'm cooking food, but I'm also gonna cook with some thoughts here. Okay. Okay. Now, Chrissy, let me. Okay, I feel your point on there. I would get irritated. I've been in a situation where favoritism, etc., was like not okay. Experienced that, yada yada. Wrote the book, been there, done that. Been around it. Don't like it, whatever. Okay. However, peep this. Let's have this conversation. Some of it, Chrissy, and this is my opinion. Some of it is, before we even get started, I'm just going to kind of lay some cards on the table, the way Tupac tried to lay some cards on the table when he was talking about get your cards right and everything's going to be, okay. So let's lay a couple cards on here, Tippy. So one, DeMarcus and them family don't like you, okay? So that's abundantly clear, and unfortunately it affects your children. Now, is that right? No. Do they probably don't like Steffi G, but I think it does have something to do with, I think it's some colorists. I know everything is not about colorists, but this is my opinion, okay? I think it's some colorists, and I think that's part of the reason why you was kind of a little colorist yourself, because it felt as if they kind of looked at you in a certain way. They looked at you like a country bumpkin ghetto, and you had a whole bunch of children. Now, and on top of that, no man's mama, not me as a mother. If my son, any one of my sons brought home a woman and they had like a whole bunch of like 4 children, and he was like, okay, and she's pregnant with my 5th one. The 5th one is mine. So I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I know that's wrong, but I'm gonna be like, girl, what? And I would put my son, what? So you couldn't go get you another woman that didn't have any children, or at least 1 or 2, 4 and 5, ma'am, sir? No. I mean, I would not want that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And then if it was 2 children, I could take, like, okay, let's say she had one father, one child had one father, the other one had another. I could probably deal with that. But if it's 4 to 5 children and they all by different men, girl, I don't know. I wouldn't like you either. You could be the nicest person, but I'll be like, you are not. This is not it, son. This is not it. Cause you gotta find. Why she ain't with none of the daddies? Did they die? And if they die, I mean, unalive, then you sure she ain't responsible? You know what I mean? I just, so that right there. And I do believe that they have some colorist tendencies. I ain't gonna lie. So just laying the cards out on the table, I'm already kind of feeling it. The energy is picking up that I feel like that's what it is. And Chrissy, I'm gonna be honest with you. You do kind of have a nasty attitude. I'm just gonna be honest with you, girl. You do got a nasty attitude. But Steffi G seems like she got a nasty attitude too, right? But again, she's a girl. You got boys. So that's another thing. So it's also sexism. That's my opinion. Okay. So it's a lot of comments, a lot of moving parts. And the next part, and this is the final in this cards on the table that I'm going to throw. Also, Chrissy, he need to go get he need to be a man and go get a DNA test, okay? Because Chrissy, you kind of did, y'all was stepping out on each other. Now we ain't gonna play these games, Chris, because you kind of was Chrissy, you kind of come off like a slower. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not saying Steffi J ain't no slower, because she's probably a slower too. Okay. So horse attract other horse in most cases. Not all the time, right? But I think that she got her own issues too, but he probably look at that girl and know that that's his. I haven't seen the little girl, I don't know. But I don't think all them children are his. I'm just gonna throw it out there, Chrissy. Sorry, my opinion. Okay. And if they are his, I will apologize I will apologize later on, but it won't be no apology given in this moment. Okay. However, let's continue. Now we're gonna talk our ish now, because I got some opinions now. I got some opinions, okay? I got some opinions. Okay, y'all ready for my opinion? Because my opinion is not going to be very popular in this sector, okay? This is righteous anger. I don't see why people don't think that she has the right to be upset. Yep, me too. She has a right to be upset, of course. She does. Black and bougie, it is her issue though. It's always colorism. That child was lighter skinned and probably a looser curl pattern. Got you. Chrissy isn't obligated to be pleasant to her. No, she don't have to be pleasant to her. She don't have to be pleasant to her. She don't have to talk to her. I would even, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even deal with her. I just wouldn't. But that's just my opinion. I wouldn't deal with her either, because at the end of the day, if you know what I mean, she probably did not know. And I could go with let's go with the theory of her not knowing that Chrissy existed, but it just made it really hard. I just think that this is the thing. Steffi G made herself wrong. This is where Steffi G to me got out of pocket. Steffi G should have kept her mouth closed when she talking to Chrissy. She should have never contacted Chrissy. I don't care if her boy was gonna do it. She should have, any issues that she had, she should have taken it up with DeMarcus, not Chrissy. Anytime even if she was gonna do something nice for the children, just do it nice, but don't talk to her about it. You know what I mean? Just do it for him and be like, okay, here, get this to the children or whatever. I know you're trying to get on your feet or whatever. She just has to stay in her place. When that type of, whether you are a mistress or you are an unknown, either you are a known mistress or you are unknown mistress, or the man leaves you to be with you and he wants to start a whole new relationship with you, okay, fine. But she has to, don't add salt on the fire. And she did that, in my humble opinion, to be nasty. She should have never contacted Chrissy. So this is what started the war. Let's be clear about that. Chrissy probably would have just been like, okay, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm mad that he left me for this other woman or whatever, but the child or whatever. But Steffi G put herself in the arena, and then to be talking to Jasmine and Olivia and all this other stuff, that was too much. That was too much. So let's just be clear about that, okay, y'all? Steffi thought that she was the better woman, right, and got the bum Chrissy had, exactly, and that's not right. Black girl, black tickles everybody's spirit, but it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, right? I don't see about Chrissy being right. How she throws her twist isn't my concern, girl. A twat, okay. I thought you said twist. I had to look down. That's a hey twat. Oh shoot! Didn't Chrissy tell the bum to choose her and to earn her kids over the daughters he had prior to dealing with her? Ooh, now beautiful, right? Got a point now. Now I don't know about that, but I can believe you. I wasn't some of this information I'm not privy to. Okay, I came around when Chrissy was pregnant with the last kid by the allegedly Marcus. I wish my ex bitch would insert herself in our affairs. I'll dump Sonic coins on her ass. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all, let's continue. Let's we're gonna hurry out. So that we laying those cards on the table. I've laid y'all cards on the table. That's what we're doing in the beginning. We laying all the cards on the table, and then we're gonna find out what exactly happened. Now, I don't know if y'all want to hear Stephanie G response, or we just gonna basically sum it up, okay? Cause I don't really feel like going back and forth with her. I think it's enough that we talking about that we dealing with Chrissy. We already know Stephanie G to made her point, and she just basically she trying to live her best life, blah blah blah, whatever. You know what I mean? But why even worry about that? If you try to live your okay, let me just say this. Okay, that's another card being thrown on the table. If you try to live your best life, why you worried about what I said in reference to our child's father? I have every right to feel a certain way about your child being treated better than my sons. If he don't think that those are his children, all he got to do is take his butt down to Dana. I mean, all he got to do is get a Dana test, okay? Take his go to CP. I mean, go to CS and do a Dana and call it a day. And once we do the Dana, we'll figure out if Dana is necessary. If Dana is, if it's a positive Dana, beautiful. If it's a negative Dana, you know what I mean? Then hey, I gotta clip my tail feathers and gather them up between my legs and keep it moving. But it's his responsibility to find out whether or not those are his children or not. I mean, that's just it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hers too. I mean, she bear a part in it too. She has responsibility as well to say, well, okay, let's do a Dana. So they both have to do that. I don't see what the problem is because obviously, CHRISSY, he got some doubts there. But I do think he'll bum and I do think he's lazy and I don't think he wants to really be bothered with the child support because the way he run out, because if he was all about that, even if he wasn't messing with her and he didn't care about her, one thing I'm going to say, I don't care if you leave a woman and you don't like her no more or you don't, whatever. You do not leave a woman while she's pregnant. Even if you felt like that might not be your baby, right? You'll get that DNA test afterwards. That's all you got to do. But at least stay there with her until after she had the baby. That's the least thing he could have done. Now, that's just a sorry son of a bee that he can't stay there and find out that's his child. He should at least stay there during that pregnancy. He should at least did that. That's the least thing he could have done. And then he could have had a Dana right then and there. What the problem is?
Set this up, okay? But that's pretty fair thing to say. Like, you can't pick and choose. And I made the statement of, if you are not a good father to all of your kids, you are deadbeat. Period. You're not a good father. If you are sometimesy, period.
Or you're a good father to just these set and a bad father to the other set. I mean,
you're not a good father. If you don't pay to take care of your kid, whatever, you're not a good father. I don't give a fuck what. You're not a good father.
Or maybe you're a good father in the point you're tentative and you're there for your children's needs, but you're a bum on the terms of not paying child support or paying for them to make it out of life. And if I gotta do all the responsibility of not only taking care of them emotionally, physically, but I have to provide for them, then you are half bum. Okay, I give you that. Congratulations that you will come and get the children. However, they still need some things. Can you buy them some shoes? Can you buy this? Can you buy that? Can you help pay for their tuition? Can you help pay for their sports? Can you help do something besides, whatever it is that you're doing? Okay. Can you go half? We went half on this baby. Can you go half financially? How about that? Mm-hmm. CHRISSY did and was jealous. She thought that she was struck gold when she had Blaze. She casted JR right to the side and real quick, right? Because he was lighter. Than more than the bums kid. Wow. See, beautiful Ray, you may know something more than I know on that. Well, you obviously do because you've been around longer, right? Quiz even at least stayed with Jasmine during the pregnancy. Then he was gone like he was walking on hot coal. Oh Lord, that's true. But I mean, he could at least did that. He could at least said, well, you know what? I don't know that this is my baby. I don't feel good on the inside. Even if he was depressed, he could have stayed there and said, you know what? I'm not gonna run away from my possible responsibility. I'm gonna stay here and see what's going on. Now, see, that's where he went wrong at. And then to go, not only go and leave, but then go make a baby with somebody else. Now that's just crazy. That is the most craziest thing I've ever saw, to leave and go make a baby with somebody else and don't even take care of the one, don't even stay there with the woman to begin with. And that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, that was weird to me. That was the most weirdest thing that's just no good. And I'm kind of feeling like, why even this man is no good? Why these hoochie mamas arguing over this man? He don't want neither one of y'all. You know what? I don't think Chrissy want him either. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Chrissy don't seem like she want him anyway. But I think it's just the point of, like, you know, the audacity. But Stephy G, if y'all all happy, why are y'all even having this discussion? Y'all should just really deal with. Stephy G just shouldn't have said that. Okay. I'm going too fast. Okay, y'all, hold on. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I'm laying cards out on the table. I'm trying to win. Okay, hold on.
That somebody can be a good father to one and not to all.
Okay.
That's not how that works. I don't give a damn about excuses. I don't give a damn about none of that. That's what that live stream was about. That was an accountability live stream. That was you don't want to answer the phone, and so I won't cuss you out, but I'm gonna let you know, because the message will get delivered, and I'm sure that it has been delivered, that you need to do better. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
You know, it's actually sickening. And people get mad when you hold men accountable. And even if I could get on here until I'm blue in the
I'm okay with you holding him accountable, and you should, right? But you gotta. Why don't you go through the child support agency? Why I'm not saying she shouldn't talk about this online, because he probably do need to be blasted. I can't promise you. I mean, if I was in her situation, I can't promise you I wouldn't blast him. I can't promise you that I would or wouldn't blast him, right? I don't know. Depends on how I feel in the moment. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, I don't understand. I don't get why she never took him to go get child support. Why didn't she go and get child support? Because she got 3 children now. If all 3 of these children, if he the father of all 3 of these children, then I would go and take his behind the child support and go get my money. Okay, go run me my money. Okay, that's what I would go do, because right there, we're not ready to go through all this. I'm not taking care of no children by myself, at least, especially not financially. You know what I'm saying? By myself. Now, emotionally, that you know, you can't make nobody be there for that child emotionally, right? You can't force a man to say, well, I'm gonna be there for the child emotionally. I love him. You can't force love and connection and all that stuff. But what you can force is that financial, right? You can do that. You can force that health care. You can force him to get that health care going, for him to pay for the health care, to make sure that the children don't have to, you know, be on Medicaid or none of that. You can make, you know, because the courts would do that. They will make them get on Medicaid. I mean, not Medicaid. They will make that father go get a job to make sure the children have health care, or he going to jail. Just literally that simple, right? And I'm just saying that that's what makes sense to me. I'm just saying, instead of, you know, I'm not saying she shouldn't brought it here or whatever. I mean, that's her. She want to bring it here, cool. Right? But instead of doing all this and trying to figure it out, just go take your butt down there and go take that food and go get your child support. That's what you do. Cause you know, why do I have time to be arguing with him about what he's supposed to be doing as a man? See, that's one thing I'm not about. I'm not gonna keep arguing with you about what you're supposed to do. What I'm gonna do is just go down there and file, get my child support. And if you don't want to pay your child support, if you want to wait 30, 40 years, then that child will be sitting up there getting their child support, because that's what usually happens. And they'll just start taking taxes, suspending drivers, suspending license, and all that good stuff, you know, and it just be what it is. And then you'll be paying your children. And your children will be having that little child support card and getting their money. It'll go to the child. Now it'll be what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, what you want me to say? What y'all want me to say? I'm just keeping it real, okay?
face y'all and be like, I fucked up. I made mistakes. I should have never did this. I should have never laid down with that man in the first fucking place. It doesn't matter, because you guys are gonna, not all y'all, but there's people that's gonna breeze right over that and be like, well, you're just mad. You're just upset. You're just da-da-da-da. And I don't understand why me saying that nigga is a bad fucking father.
You can say it.
A question we get all the time is, how do you do color?
You can say he a bad father. If he's a bad father, I mean, he ain't taking her as children. But shoot, do something about it. Why keep talking about it? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she wrong or she shouldn't feel how she feels. She have every right to feel how she feels. But I'm just saying, I'm just with the action of it. Just be with the action of it. Hey, make him financially
triggers people so much.
Make him financially pay for the children, man. Because at this point, that's what I think would make more sense. But that's just me. That's just my line of thought. Y'all don't have to agree with me. I respect everybody's opinion, but the heck with that. He got to pay for it. He got to get him a job, or he got to do what he got to do. But I would rather force a man to financially take care of a child as opposed to forcing him to spend time with a child. I'm not going to force a man to be around my child if he don't want to. And that's just it. But, hey, don't listen to me.
Why does that trigger people so much? It should not trigger any fucking body. That's my baby daddy. If I want to talk about his ass, hell, he was in my pussy for 5 years. I sure the fucking do that. Okay?
You can, girl. That's what you want to do. I ain't standing in your way. You can talk about him all you want to. But at the same time, can I ask you a question, Chrissy? Do you think your man will feel a certain type of way because you're talking about him? And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I think differently. But I think a man will be like, hold off on that talking about he was in your vagina stuff. I mean, if you marry, I'll be like, well, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, he was, but shit, I don't want you, you as my woman to be on here talking about him being in your vagina. And I don't want to really talk about him at this point. And better yet, I'm probably going to leave the house for a little while until you get all this out your system. That just be me. But again, I'm not a man. But I would think most men are kind of feel a ways about that. But at the same time, especially if he is taking care of if he's financially taking care of your children because he's in the home, so obviously he's helping. He's basically the paternal. He's the paternal figure within that home, and so he kind of has some jurisdiction on what to do, on what to say. Like if he's financially taking care of your child, I'll be like, look, just go to court. I don't want to keep hearing about DeMarcus. I understand your frustration, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want you on your page talking about him. I will feel the ways. Because are you still want him? That's what I would if I was the dad, if I was the man. But we all know, Chrissy, to be honest with you, Chrissy, we don't really believe that there is a husband, okay? We don't necessarily, I don't believe that. I'm just going to say that. Now, she might find somebody that will play this part in about 2 or 3 months because everybody been calling her out. And, of course, she want to prove, she one of them ones that try to prove you wrong on your thoughts and your stuff. And, you did. So, hey, I ain't apologizing there because I still think she just got a scripted actor, but whatever. Because you know how she done moved on here. Even DeMarcus, man, you remember them pictures when he used to come on here and how she'll be like, I'm pregnant. What's your thoughts? And he'll be like, yeah, okay. Yes, no, maybe so. You know what I mean? Like, dang. Like, he had no expression. He did not care. And everybody looking at her. I'm looking at her like, girl, I went back and looked at those videos. He was looking at her like, what do you want? I mean, he looked at her worse than Jasmine, worse than Chris looked at Jasmine. Okay? I'm just going to be honest. But, hey, don't listen to me, y'all. Y'all formulate y'all own opinion. I have mine, okay? I'm gonna reach y'all in a minute.
I don't understand why I got to sit on here and beg a bitch to give me a break when it comes to that. I don't care about that. You guys, fine, fuck it, right? Today, this live stream, but that's that. This man will always be that way. His father was that way. His father got like 27 kids. I shit you not, okay? Shit you not. My ex wouldn't even talk to him for the longest amount of time. He's the oldest of like 27 kids. He's the first of 20 some odd fucking kids.
Okay,
like,
before you begin, here's the thing. Okay, let me say this too. If he feel like these ain't his children, again, I said this earlier, I'm gonna keep saying this. He need to go get a drug. He could have been did a Dana a long time ago to establish paternity, but somebody don't want to. It's either her or it's either him. And him being the person that don't want to pay child support. That's what it sounds like to me. Or her because she knows that it's a possibility he may not be. So it's one or the other. So or both. Now something ain't right with this part, okay? But let's go.
No, his grandparents sat in my living room when we were married and literally told me, I don't know how many kids he has. That's his dad's mom. Damn. Why are we confused that it's happening again? I'm not, stupidly.
So it's
I wasn't thinking like this then. But
now.
at the same time, now that
you said that real fast. So you said, wait a minute, his grandparents, done sat in your living room, yours. They sat in your living room and said that his daddy, his pappy, got so many children, he don't even know how many he got. Now, girl, that was one of them run Forest moments. You heard me? I'm like, well, why do you, and they probably thought it was a joke. Like, some black families just be thinking everything funny. Now, that ain't funny. Now, that is not funny. Girl, and you stayed there, you didn't get up and run. You didn't have more children. You didn't say, well, let me get up out of. Girl, I would have got up out of Dodge if I sat over to my husband's house and they were saying, well, they didn't know how many children that a lot of his people had. Now I would have got up and ran because you remember you already came in the gate and DeMarcus had children, okay? And there was already some issues. See, I don't like coming in mess. Okay? But let's continue.
I sit back and look back on it, I'm not fucking surprised. Okay? Not surprised. History will repeat itself if you let it.
Oh, shoot.
So.
Okay, let me read your comments. Ooh, oh, Lord, beautiful Ray. Ooh. He was a great father when he babysat her kids. Would have DeMarcus Jr. on his hip while he was gaming all day. What? Okay. Until he left, huh? Chrissy stayed buying him liquor, Black and Miles, and weed from the dispensary to keep the bum. Okay. Damn. Okay, boy, girl, you going down history, back down memory lane. Okay. Hell, she could at least get child support for Blaze and Onyx. Shit, that's 2 out of 3. Exactly. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I'm just saying both of them have to go and do that though. Both of them. Now, if she went and did that and he dodged it, that's something different. Then we can have a totally different conversation. But I don't know any efforts. I'm not saying she hasn't, but it's just she never came up here and said, well, hey, I didn't try to get child support, can't get it. She never said that, or she's never did any of that, so I wouldn't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to argue, not playing all that. You got to worry about a dog right on your A. Exactly. I'm not going to argue, go through all these changes. This remind me of the movie Claudine. Girl, that was a good movie. Also, he's her baby. He's her baby daddy, not her husband. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes he's her baby daddy. Sometimes he's her husband. And then sometimes he's her ex-husband. Girl, I don't know. You tell me. Okay. You should say this both. I'll be back watching the movie with my man. Okay, no problem. I understand. Here we go.
Anyway, I got some stories, so don't piss me off.
All right.
Okay?
Can we talk crazy, girl? Let's hear them stories, girl. Girl, Stephy G was talking about you, girl, and so was he, girl. What you got to say? Now, let's hear these stories, girl. Now I'm nosy. I am nosy, child. Tell me what these stories are. I got to hear from you. Please, let's hear. You ain't got to take that, girl.
What I was going to say today. Let's stick to the topic at hand.
Let's go.
I'm getting back on track
every
with
time you stick to the top of the head, then we get a commercial. I'm like, shut up, commercial. Shut it up. Okay, let's go. All right.
I want to reiterate that when my ex and I split,
Okay.
and he pursued other relationships
Right.
with other people,
True.
we were still very actively married. I was not,
True.
I had to find out online about babies and all this other stuff. And I also want to say,
Yeah, that was wrong. That was totally wrong. That was so wrong. Why did she have to? Why was she the last one to know? Couldn't he at least said like, "Look, I'm with this other woman. I done got I done moved on. I'm sorry." Or just or if he or unapologetic and just say, "Well, hey, whatever. I'm moving on. I got a new girl. She pregnant." Why would you? That was just disgusting. Now you gotta at least let a person know that this is what it is, and he's had ample time to tell her that he wasn't happy. I mean, he did show her signs that he wasn't happy, but he still could have verbally told her with his mouth, with his throat socket.
that I've never been bitter towards her, ever. This girl has been obsessed with me since I found out about her, probably before. Okay, she was just.
I ain't gonna lie, Chrissy. I, I think so, Chrissy. I ain't gonna lie. I think she's done a lot of weird stuff. That if Steffi G was not tripping off of you, Steffi G would have never got up with Jasmine. Like, what time you got that much time in the world to just sit up and start congregating with her enemies at the time? Like, what else are you doing, Steffi G? If you all about doing some good things with your life, why are you commiserating with her like her foes? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of agree with Chrissy in this instant. I felt like Steffi G, you have some issues with her being black. I think you one of them women. I'm sorry. Please, my Latina sisters in here. I love y'all. We're not talking about y'all, but y'all gotta understand this. Okay. I want y'all to understand this. I think that she was one of them women that she loved to sit on the black eggplant, but I don't think, but the black man eggplant, but I don't think she really liked dealing with the women in that regard. It's just certain things she said. It's just a tone. It's like her tone, y'all. I can't. If you understand, even some of my Latina sisters will understand this. But it's her tone of it. It's her tone of it. So I understand that. And Chrissy already got self-hatred issues to begin with. And it's like DeMarcus knows this too, y'all. DeMarcus knows this. And so he is also playing games and he is using this against the both of them. He preys on the fact that Steffi G has issues within the black culture. She has certain issues with that. Okay, she does. And Chrissy has issues of being black herself. You know what I mean? Because she's not a lighter skinned woman. Now, and she has, I mean, I tell y'all why. Remember when she was on that POF and she was telling dude she was mixed and she was light skinned and all this other stuff. And this dude goes to see her, she don't look nothing like what she said. You get what I'm saying? Now he probably seen pictures of her, but she's not no mix. Now I don't know why she told that lie. And then the first thing she said, we're gonna make some pretty babies because he was light skinned. You gotta understand that. You know that Chrissy got some self-hatred issues. Now, does she still got them? Hey, that's another conversation. I'm talking about back then, okay? And so he knows that the both of these women have issues within regards to that. That's one of their issues. That self-esteem issues, and so he's going to use that. So he'll play both ends. If this person won't do this or he feels away, because and I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe, this is my opinion about the bum, okay? I believe he feels away because he sees Chrissy like doing a lot better, because every time he look up, Chrissy's moving into a new house. Now that's kind of, she ain't stable, but she's still moving into some decent housing. You know what I'm saying? The children ain't looking like total ragamuffins, like Jasmine, right? So he's seeing some parts of growing up because he has not grown up. It's obvious. He's not working. He ain't doing nothing. You can tell he's not really doing much with his life. You can basically tell. That's my opinion. Okay. And so I think that he feels a certain way. And I think deep down inside that he would like to come back so he can freeload. So he could get another woman to take care of him. I believe that's what he owns. He liked to lay on somebody's couch and do all this stuff and not have any lot of responsibilities. That's just my opinion, okay? But it also is cheaper to keep her, okay? So that's my opinion as well. So I believe Chrissy on some of this, right? So I definitely do agree with that. But let's continue. Y'all gonna have your own opinion. My opinion may not be popular, okay? How you doing, Southside? Let's go.
Just on my Instagram, lurking at my story the other day. She watches me all the fucking time. I got text messages from 7 days ago from my or baby daddy that says that she's obsessed with me still. I wouldn't know that.
Okay, again, why is he telling you that? And then the next thing is, why don't you block her so she can't see what's going on? But you want her to see what's going on. Y'all weird. All of y'all are weird. Because why do you want her to see what's going on with you, girl? Block her. Girl, I don't like my stalkers to block. I mean, to be in my face. You understand what I'm saying? I block them. Why wouldn't you block them? If you don't want her to see what's going on, you block her. And why you even talking to him anyway? He not paying no child support, girl. He not going to get your child. So why you even listen? Why you even tripping? He's not even coming to get your children. He's going to get hers. But whatever.
She would though. He would though. You know what I'm saying? Girl, fuck you, please. Okay. You should have kept your motherfucking mouth shut. I don't like her, and this is not because of jealousy. I cannot be jealous of a man that I had, or of a woman because she had a man that I had first, and technically it was still mine when she had him.
Okay.
She was half the reason why they split. Half, not the whole reason. I do have that seat, but I'm not gonna put your business out there. You can put your own business out there if you so choose. But half the reason was because he was actively trying to get back with me.
But hold on, Chrissy. Why are you having these long conversations with him and he's not taking care of any of his children? That's what I want to know. If he's a horrible father, and he does seem like it, I agree with you, right? But why even talk to him? Girl, I would have, listen, if he's not taking care of any of my children, he's not trying to go get a Dana, he's not trying to have anything or much to do about nothing, what do we have to say to each other? I don't care about what he does with Stephanie G or 2 It does not matter because he is not taking care, he's not being an honorable man. He left your behind while you was pregnant with his alleged child and left you high and dry, didn't even contact you. You couldn't even, he wouldn't even pick up his phone for you. You didn't hear from him a long time and you had to get a picture from somebody else to let you know he with this other chick. Girl, why you even talking to him still?
When I got back out here.
Did you know that gamers and tech enthusiasts like...
I'm just saying, why are you talking to him still? What do y'all have to say to each other? What do you have to say to him unless he come to get his child? That's the only conversation that should be had. Who cares a doggone about Stephanie G? What do you have to talk to him about Stephanie G? Why is he talking to you about Stephanie G? You know what I mean? You ain't got that type of time, girl. You got 9 heads. You got 9 heads and one is out the household, okay? You got 8 heads in the household, 1 head that comes back and forth, okay? So why are we even discussing what he said about Steffi G? Y'all, that's irrelevant, okay? Because at the end of the day, why you still friends with him? Tell him to pay CS and go get that Dana and get out your face.
They fought daily about that. Okay, but like I said, that's neither here nor there.
If it's here nor there, why you bring it up? Because you're trying to make her feel a certain type of way. Because everybody on here say, oh, I done moved on. I don't care about him. I don't need him. But yet you still talking to him, you know, still having some pillow talk a little bit here and there about their situation. Because you know the whole deal, okay? Then he's having this pillow talk with her and him, and she know the whole deal with you and him. So I'm going to need both of y'all to just cut him off. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's not paying child support for neither one of y'all. So what difference does it make? You know what I mean? I mean, he's not paying child support for your kid. But I understand you being upset with him. But don't talk to him. If he's a foe, aka enemy of yours, then don't treat him as if y'all gonna be cool. Because you gotta make up your mind. You have to draw a line in the sand. Either he's going to be, you know what I'm saying, a responsible individual that's going to take care of his child. But I don't understand about you anyway. Why you talk to a lot of your baby daddies and they don't really, and you still like smashing them, and the other one that took full custody of your child from you. You know, well, I mean, you still have rights, you know what I mean? But the child is primarily in his house, and you still smashing them, girl, please. We wouldn't have, I'm just saying, listen. I don't understand how you move. I wouldn't have nothing to do with them fathers because, I mean, at the end of the day, you a single mom, okay? We're not gonna play these games. I hate when they say somebody obsessed with them. Nobody has to be obsessed with y'all. Y'all get online. It's a lawyer. Your damn business. Oh Lord, okay. All we gotta do is lay back. Right. Okay, I didn't see all of that. Right, and look right. Okay, y'all, I done missed some comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I done lost where I was at. Because when I go to click on it, this is small handwriting. Hold on, let me go back up, y'all. That's why I got the same black man. That's why she got the same black man. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold back and hold our phone. Hold our phone. Okay, yeah, true. Steffi is trash. Is AF. Yes, I agree. How do you lay with a man that abandoned a pregnant wife and kids? Girl, exactly. And I'm like, okay, well, and then I thought about it. Well, maybe she didn't know, but yeah, but she eventually found out though. So she was okay with that. She didn't think he was gonna leave her high and dry, and it looked like he'd have left her high and dry, but whatever. Right, that's why she got the same black man, Cynthia G. Okay, let's go. Child. And all these ninjas, that's for them, right? Well, the bum is biracial with a YouTube mama. You mean is that a white mama? Ooh, that now hold on now, Ray. I thought he was. Now that's what sets the tone. Child. Now that's what sets the tone. That's why, listen, beautiful Ray, I didn't even know that. Okay. And so that says a lot to me. That says a lot to me. That's why they don't want to deal with her, because she black. I think it's because she black, and I think because she got a lot of children too. Right? Chrissy don't even want to be black. I don't think so either. Queen, ew, really? Chrissy looks like she can order cake soap on an auto ship. Oh shit. The bum doesn't look mixed at all. He looks mixed. He's mixed, but you know what? He look mixed in the face, but his hair is a a different story. But again, black people can have all types of hair. You know what I mean? You could be, both of your parents could be black, and you could have a different type of. You can have the stringy type of hair. You know what I mean? You can have stringy hair, and either one of your parents may not have stringy hair. Again, it's just the hair to grow on your head. But he looking to me. He looking in the eyes. He looks it in the eyes. Her behavior does not match her lifestyle. She trying to flaunt. Get off line. Get off line with your business. Right. Vlog and hush. People are watching and can access it. Exactly. Woo, girl. Southside. Chrissy said it. Hey, she lies so much. She does lie. But I'm telling you, she has some self-hatred issues, because that dude was online, the first thing out her mouth, we gonna make some pretty babies, because he was like light-skinned. And I don't know if dude was like biracial. I think dude was biracial. I want to say, but I'm trying not to pin that on him. But I'm gonna say that he was like, I'm gonna say for a fact he was light-skinned, okay? And the first thing out her mouth was, we gonna make some pretty babies. Like, girl, you just met him. And it was just weird. And then she told him she was biracial. And like biracial, you know what I mean? What's wrong with being black? When did black become a sin now? This 2024 or whatever. Why is DeMarcus even talking about her? Right, talking to her about anything other than those kids? Exactly. Why is she black and bougie? Why is she even listening to that? I'd be like, I don't want to hear nothing about you and Steffi G. I want to know when we're gonna go down and take this Dana. When we gonna take this Dana so we can get CS in order, okay? That's it. Right. It's not just about the kids for neither one of them. Because they having all this pillow talk. That MF wouldn't even be breathing my direction without a payment. Exactly. Girl, we wouldn't have nothing to say, girl. Definitely not a flex. It's your lane. And she is more concerned about their relationship. Exactly. Both of these women concerned about each other's relationships with the father. You know what I mean? You could tell by Steffi G's response. I'm like, girl, shut up. Shut up. You don't even make sure that your kids eat right. But you're texting me about the next B. Right, exactly. Like, who cares? Who cares? I just want to know what you're going to do about this child support. That's what I want to know. I agree with you on him being effed up, baby daddy. But why is she still communicating with him unless she's dropping her check or helping out with the right boys? Right, unless he's helping out with the boys, exactly, or he dropping off his check or her check. Right. She shouldn't have nothing to say to him. Like, why do you even having the stuff? The coat is the baby daddy. That's your baby daddy. Me, no. Is your baby daddy. He's not a typical mixed, right, photo type. He's not. I agree with that. He sure isn't. But he looked like it, though. He looked like it in the face. Now, on certain other aspects, not necessarily. But he definitely comes across like that. Hey. All right. Okay, there you go. Making a pretty base because the ones that are mixed right don't always have true example of the leprechaun. Ooh, y'all crazy. And that's what I'm saying. So what's wrong with, you know what I mean? So what's wrong, you know, excuse me. I have two dark skinned children and a brown skinned child, and I have a light child. My light skin. You know what I mean? I think they all beautiful. I think they're all beautiful. I didn't think about it. Oh well, when I'm getting ready to have when I got pregnant, I wasn't thinking, oh, I want a light skinned child. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just like, look, I want a healthy child that's happy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking. Now I probably was thinking about the sex of the child. Now I ain't gonna lie. But other than that, you know, I wasn't thinking about a child being light skinned or dark skinned. What's wrong with a dark skinned child? I don't understand her. She says weird things like that. She has said weird things like that in the past. Have I heard her say anything like that now? Not necessarily. Not saying she, you know what I mean? I haven't really paid attention. But I know she has said a lot of stuff that was problematic in the past as far as like skin tone. Again, I say it again. I feel like she's a colorist. I feel like Jasmine's a colorist and Olivia's a racist. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Okay. Then I could be, you know, I don't think I'm wrong though. I mean, just a lot of things she has said problematic. Even these damn wigs is so horrible. Like, what is wrong sometimes seeing a woman? And again, women, we as women, we've been wearing wigs since the beginning of time. We was wearing wigs in the 1600s. I mean, it's just, you know, we've always wore wigs and we always had like different kind of hairs in our head. You know, that wasn't always ours, right? You know what I mean? And hats and all kind of stuff. That's a part of our culture. But at the same time, you know, it's still nice to see your own hair. You know, when the last time you seen CHRISSY hair? I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, it's just I'm not saying it makes her a colorist. I'm not saying that. So just hear me out. I don't know. It's just something in my spirit just tells me she has some issues in regards to that. She has said some things that was very problematic that I was just like, why the fuck would she say that? You know what I mean? And then when she got with that guy from New York, then she started trying to talk like she was pro-black. Then she got with the guy from New York or wherever Philly or wherever she met him. Then you know the dude she was catching another flight at the bottom, make morning bike. Time to run this night. Chris will have a good night. Hold up. You know what I mean? When she was catching those flights. So then she said a couple of things that was, you know, like she was trying to come into self, you know, and I was just like, okay, so is she trying to come into self because she didn't start talking to this guy? Because, you know, CHRISSY's good for morphing. Like, whatever you own, CHRISSY will get on, which is, you know, hey. You know what I mean? No, y'all know I'm not lying. No, we ain't gonna play these games. Okay, she morphing to me on occasion. Hell, I done seen her morphing to Jasmine. Okay, I'm just being honest with y'all, just keeping it real. But let's go.
Biggest thing is she gets on her Facebook page and she tries to talk shit. Girl, call me, get on my Instagram, DM me. You want to say some shit? I'll cuss you out. You know that. We went back and forth multiple times. The thing
I agree with that. Like, what is the purpose of saying anything? She didn't say anything. CHRISSY didn't. If I'm not mistaken, maybe y'all can prove this to me. If I'm wrong, listen. If I'm wrong on this part, I will apologize. I'll be like, I didn't know. Okay. But I didn't really find anything that CHRISSY said that was geared towards Steffi G. She has every right to call out favoritism. If it's favoritism, it's favoritism. That's it. And to me, again, it makes sense. And what I said, they went and got the mixed child. They went and got the black and the Latino child. That's what they did. That's what they wanted to be. That's what his mother wanted. Their family wanted to be bothered with. They didn't want to be bothered with the little light skinned black boys. Because at the end of the day, and this makes me also look at him funny. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take it a step further in going into their relationship. Just what we saw in film. And I really didn't feel like he was attracted to her. You could, and this is not because Chrissy's wasn't a cute girl back in the day when she was with him. I'm not even saying that. But what I'm saying is you could kind of tell that she wasn't really his type. You can look at the way he would look at her. And she said it in this video. He would just look at her like, ugh. And it wasn't just because she wanted to make all these babies because she a baby maker. It wasn't just about that. Okay, that's a large part of it, right? But you get, I'm talking about, like, when a person is attracted, you know what I mean, Black and Bougie. When you see a good looking black guy, you're like, ooh, he's sexy. He fine. And when you with somebody, you kind of look at him a certain way. Like, I've been in enough relationships, okay, where when I'm with somebody, you can tell when a person is attracted to that person. And you can tell other times when they're not, for whatever reason. But he just didn't really look like he was into her. And he wasn't into her. The way he would look at her, and it could have been her attitude. It could have been several different things. But he just didn't look, even if he didn't like her attitude, he just was not, it didn't look like he was physically attracted to her. That's just my opinion. And it's not, and again, that's not taken away from her beauty or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that the way he represented her, the way he looked at her, the way he viewed her when they were in the same room on camera. Go back and look at some of those old videos and y'all will see what I'm talking about.
Think about it is, baby girl, every time I talk about my baby father, you get on your Facebook page and you try to say that I'm jealous of your daughter.
Okay, right there. Okay. Now, Chrissy, this is where you cooking. Yeah, because I have noticed that in the past, people have brought that to our attention here on the social media or on the YouTube streets. I have noticed that. I have noticed that every time she get on here, he'll say something. She'll say like, my baby father, blah 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 blah, DeMarcus, blah blah blah, and then Steffi G will make a post, and it's like, girl, like, stay off of what I'm over here doing. Right? It's like, why do you, every time I say something, why do you have to say something? But let me say this in turn though, Chrissy, hear me out though. You said something recently. You talked about, I don't know why did you even bring up the fact that somebody called CPS on her? When somebody asked you about that, you should have ixnayed on the conversation. I'm not saying, I'm saying for the purposes of just based upon for your energy, like why entertain her? Why entertain anything going on in her life though? I wouldn't even make a comment. I'd be like, girl, I don't want to talk about that. I don't know nothing about that. Even if you knew it, even if you were stalking her page, which you probably was, y'all stalk each other, that's my opinion. But even if you saw that, you shouldn't even like gave it relevance, because women like her, you can tell somebody like her feed off of that kind of energy. She'll say, oh, I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to do that. But she the main one that's go time. Let's go. You know what I mean? She be on go time. That's just my opinion. They're all colors and hating whore. Okay. Right. I hardly ever mention my complexion. I wish she stopped wearing that band to lay down that wig. I really hate that when black people think like this, right? The self-hatred is embarrassing. To think that mixing DNA with other automatically right is right, they automatically equated to be beautiful. Right, exactly. Plantation minded, yeah, that's self-hatred, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. That does not make you cute, because we ain't gonna go there. But I don't want to say that. But I'm just gonna say, this is just my opinion. This is how I feel. I'm a black woman, so of course I'm gonna say, well, not all black women gonna say this, but let me say this as a black woman: black is beautiful, and I don't. It can be made in all shades. It can be light, it can be dark, it can be whatever color, whatever complexion. It's all beautiful, and I'm proud to be black, and I'm not gonna try to ixnay on the wixnay, on the tixnay, on the hicksnay, and try to like scurry around it. I'm proud of it. Like, what is the problem? I love who I am. Okay. But whatever. It's beautiful to you too. Exactly. Well, that's because these women didn't really probably have those. They didn't have those images in her life. She probably never experienced the images. She probably didn't have the type of parents who spoke of being black and beautiful. I've had that. I've been bred at that like with that way. My parents were dark skinned and they was like, yes, dark skin is beautiful, light skin is beautiful, like all complexions of black folks are beautiful. People have a right to feel and love who they are. Even if you white, you have a right to say you love your white skin. That's what you listen. Then you white, so of course you gonna elevate yourself, make yourself feel good. You know what I'm saying? If you Latina, you gonna say, "Hey, I'm Latina. Oh, I love my Latina skin." I mean, what the problem is? I mean, and I'm not gonna walk around and be embarrassed. I mean, that's dumb. So I grew up like that. So look, I can't help it. These women, in this sector, I'm not in this sector, but the mommies in this sector don't really cherish their skin. Don't really love being black. It's not my problem. That's theirs. I'm gonna call it out though. Well, she did say that he would yank off the what? Mm, okay. Wow. Okay. Beautiful, Ray. Wow. Why make these kids right if you want to check, girl? Cause she ain't gonna check with that. She said that was beautiful. Okay. I honestly think DeMarcus is jealous of Chrissy. I do too. Yeah, I do too. Um, right, because no Brad, because irregardless to her, me too, because irregardless to her having a whole bunch of children, she do travel a lot. Now she might not travel with them, but she do travel around. She get around this whole entire globe. Not globe, but around the United States. And she travels, she goes, she catching flights, she be having her little clothes on, you know what I mean? She's not doing like bad off with him. She's not looking crazy. She's not looking totally crazy, right? I don't like her wigs. I don't have to agree with her wigs and her selection. I don't think she can dress, but whatever. She still did a glow up after he left. Considering, right? Considering that she has children, considering she didn't fall off to the knees, she's not staying in the ghettos, right? She's not on Section 8, right, y'all? She paying her bills, you know what I mean? Well, I can't say she paid her bill. She's not on Section 8. Let me strike that comment, because she moves from pillar to post, but she's not on Section 8, right? So we can say that. And from my understanding, when she was with him, she was on Section 8. Okay. So in a sense, it is more of an improvement than when she was before. Okay. So let's be clear about that. Okay. So let's deal with that. Chrissy, 8 men, come on. Oh. Males, right, and she don't want right and motivated than them. Okay. And then Chrissy is the one that encouraged. Now, one thing I do know, Chrissy is the one that encouraged Marcus to go back to school, because remember, he wasn't doing nothing. He really wasn't doing nothing with his life when she got with him. When he got with her, she encouraged him to go back to school. She encouraged him to, try to find a career, trying to do something different, But I do know that. Now I do know that a lot of them had mad kids, for benefits. And times right change. Kids grow up and y'all get with it, girl. I think Chrissy wants to check more than she wants the baby those love with those baby dads towards her kids. Girl, she probably do. Where am I at? Okay. Check, baby. You called him a homosexual. Not saying that Chrissy is rich, but she has more going on herself than he do. Yeah, I agree with that. Unaccomplished males hate stand-up women. That's true. He's a homosexual. That word always cracks me up. I laugh every time I try to hold it in. But they usually don't have right. They usually don't have a type like the community. Ooh, girl, those so them folks that come in here like Voltron. But I heard you. You have a right to say that. They just need a pygmy right to use in order to for board and room, right, for room and board. Exactly, I agree with that. So we breed right to get a check. Well, they've been doing that that's been the ghetto mentality. You hear me? So where's her new husband? And she upset with the baby daddy, girl. I don't know, girl. Maybe he dipped out. Maybe he said, "Well, I'm gonna dip out while you talk about this other ninja." Yeah, my mom is white, passing, and she always instilled right beauty in me and our people of our people. See there? Let's go. I always wonder what she saw in him. Girl, he never looked happy or even clean. No, he did not. He used to sit up there. His fingernails was dirty. A sure sign, you know, a man is dirty as fuck. Unless he just got done working on a carburetor or he was working with tools or something. Your hands, your fingernails should not be dirty sitting on the couch, smelling like a couch. A couch, being a couch dweller. Your hands, fingernails should never be clean. You should have a manicured hands. DL me and girl. Stop trying to uplift ninjas if they don't care enough, right, about their own education and finances. And why should you, girl? They'll only resent you in the end. Yep. Especially if you glow him up, and then you let's say you decent. Let's say you got it going on. Let's say you halfway got it on going on, or if you totally got it going on, and then you meet a bum off the street and you glow him up, he is definitely gonna resent you. And you try to glow him up. One or two things one or two, three things. One to two, three things are going to happen. Either he's going to be resentful that you glow up and he's going to try to lower your self-esteem and try to bring you down. Or two, he's going to glow up and then he's going to dump you in the end. Or three, he's going to use you and just keep a facade going and he's going to have something on the side. Hello? Or four, he might actually go with you and try to match your wits and may try to do better. I don't know. There's 4 different ways. I've seen it happen 4 different ways. Either way, I don't listen. I know a homegirl. She met a ninja on the street. Now I know she's listening. And she met a ninja on the street. She done took him. She done bought him a new car. She done got some dental work done on his mouth. She done did all of this for him to go dump her for a doctor. Okay? Y'all don't hear me. So I'm just saying, I mean, bum off the street. You heard me, like crackhead. I'm telling you. Now, you know that's a shortage of men. You go get a crackhead and bring him up and go get his dental work done. Go and get him a nice house and get him a place to stay and hook him up and help whatever he got going on, and then he go dump you for somebody better than you. His beard and mustache look like pubes. Black and bougie, shut up. Shut up, girl. Now everything else, I'm like, okay, that's what's up, black and bougie. I love y'all opinions, but not the pubes. Now, come on. Shut up, girl. Shut up. That's what my daddy say. If I call him, y'all, if I call him and say something, he be like, girl, shut up. Okay, y'all, let's go.
I didn't talk about any kids. At the end of the day, I don't like your bitch ass.
That's not true.
I don't have a problem with a child.
That's not true, Chrissy. Now, see, this you kind of lying a little bit here, right here. Now, what you did say is somebody brought that child up. So I can't remember exactly what was said or what led you to get angry, but you really got angry and you know the girl. I think the girl had called you, which she was out of place. Again, I stand on that. She was out of place. But what you said was, you said F her and F that kid. You did say that though, Chrissy. Now, you did say that. Now, I would have been mad you said F my kid, but that girl should never called you. But I would have been mad at you. And I wouldn't really, at that point, that should have the thing is, at that point, that should have let her to know that we don't have nothing else to say to each other. And that's it. We don't have nothing else to say to each other, which I don't understand why she called you in the first place, but I know I keep mentioning that point. But
child.
Whatever.
I will say that again. Let me say it again for all of the hoes in the back. I do not have a problem with the child. That baby's innocent. She didn't ask to be here.
Chrissy, yes. And then you try to follow up later on and try to say that the child was innocent, didn't have nothing to do with blah, 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 blah. And I get it, right? I get it. In the heat of the moment, y'all, you know, if I'm in the heat of the moment and you say something crazy to me and you going against me, I'm talking about like in real life, not on no dang on YouTube necessarily, but I'm not restricting to YouTube because it can go there too, right? But I'm just saying, I mean, in the heat of the moment, you might say anything crazy. I'm just gonna be honest. We're not gonna play these games. you'll say something you can say something crazy, right? Because somebody's coming at you. And so you might have to think about it. You be like, dang, I did say that. I probably shouldn't have said that. But Chris, you did say that. Now, it may have been the heat of the moment. I could charge it up, but you did say that. Now, Chris, you have a problem with when you say something, you need a stenographer to follow you around. All of y'all do, right? When y'all say something, y'all will forget y'all said it. And then try to go back and try to smooth it out and act as if y'all didn't say that. You did say that, Chrissy, though, because I heard you. Because that's why Stephy G got mad, but whatever, who cares? Tia Mari met her husband at the bus stop and built him up, and then now they're divorced. Girl, yeah, because he refused. He had stopped working. Girl, he didn't really want to work, and she started trying to, do everything. And then finally, when he got his big break, when he started getting those, he was getting little roles anyway, based upon him being in contact with her, based upon him being with her, right? She had the juice, so he was using her juice. And then when he did his big blow up, then all of a sudden they got a divorce. And I'm just like, well, what happened? And she trying to make it as if she felt a certain way, but she was saying in some ways that he was not paying those bills or whatever. And she just got tired of that, but that's how they started off.
And at the end of the day, she's a sibling to my kids. So I have no problem with her. She's a kid. She's innocent. This grown folks' business.
But now, I'm going to tell you something else, too. They also said that when DeMarcus was, at one point in time with DeMarcus' other children, you was acting really nasty, toward that mama about those children. And you wasn't even like the first baby mama on the ship. You know what I mean? And they said you was kind of acting a little squirmy then. You was acting like jacked up and whatever. I don't know how true it is, Chris, because I don't know. I wasn't really around you at that time. So I don't know. But that's what was being said now.
Honestly, I wasn't even fucking talking to you. So why the fuck are you saying shit to me?
Right?
Not a bitch who look like a Dalmatian in the face. Tell me anything. Call me anything outside of my motherfucking name.
That's pretty funny. I will agree with that, Chrissy. Now, this is when I laugh. Okay. But I know some of y'all gonna jump in here and say Dr. A, her Steffi G looks have nothing to do with it. Well, I mean, she called her a leprechaun. I mean, you think she shouldn't come back and say nothing bad about her? I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't even be arguing with her. Like, who cares? But whatever.
Okay. And I didn't even bring your bitch ass up. What I said was, since you're so slow that you don't understand, what I said was, come to the front. What I said was,
come to the front.
He's a horrible father because he picks and chooses who to take care of, who to show whatever to, attention to, or whatever.
True.
Or whatever.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with grandparents. Listen. When it comes down to it, I'm not.
I see, even with the grandparents, like, why the fuck y'all didn't say nothing to her? I mean, you can't make your children do anything they don't want to do, right? Especially if they're grown. But I would think you would say as a grandparent, like, hey, I say something to I still say something to my children. They might be mad at me, but I don't give a damn. I'll be like, look, I don't think it's right, such and such and such and such and such and such and such. I tell my son in a minute, I tell my daughter in a minute, like, I don't think it's right, such and such and such and such. Even if it's about somebody else, even if I don't like the person that I'm saying whatever I'm saying about, I still be like, I don't think this is right. You know what I mean? I would still say something. However, people gonna have, your children gonna do whatever they want to do. You can't ground them, make them go to their room when they 21 and up. You know what I mean? You can't make them do anything. Well, hell, once they turn 18, unless you're paying for their college or some shit, or you're paying for their house, and you probably could make them go to their room, but you ain't doing that, then they probably gonna have their own mind more than likely at that age, usually, right? So yeah, I think. Yeah, but I think too, let me say as a grandparent, because I'm a grandparent too, so I understand. But sometimes, but I think in DeMarcus in them case is something different. But I told y'all what my cards were on the table originally. And I gave you different sides that could possibly be. But sometimes parents make it hard for the grandchildren to see too. I'm not saying in her case, but I really suspect that like I told you, I think they all about that little girl, and at the end of the day, he should just go and get a DNA and do what he need to do as a man. I mean, I don't know how to say that any other way. I can't say that any other way. I mean, I don't think it's so hard to understand that concept. You know what I mean? If you think that somebody is not your child, then prove it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from St. Louis. I'm from the Show Me State, and that's what we usually do. If we feel a certain way, then we'll go out and prove it. That's all you gotta do. Stop talking to that mess about this or that or that, this, that. Go do it. You owe child support, go handle your scandal. I mean, that's it. Go pay your money. I mean, you laid down with her. You had unprotected sex with her. If you didn't want to, screw around with her, then you should leave. Okay? That's it. And that's wrong to favor her versus the boys. That's it. Now, if that's not his child, then Chrissy be quiet. If those none of his children, or one or two or whatever, then be quiet. Then he only responsible for whoever he responsible that got his Dana. Okay? And that's it. And with Steffi G, at the end of the day, I mean, I think so. I think a lot of times she has stepped her mouth, her beak into too many conversations. I think Steffi G has never minded her own business. You can still be in a relationship with somebody. You can even be married with them, but I think I have a fine line. Just some things I'm not involving myself in, especially if they're not talking about. As long as it ain't no stuff where it's hostile. Well, if the people that have the children that are co-parent and they can't do it because they both have disdain for each other, whatever the case is, the person's too difficult to get along with. And if the child's mother, if the current wife is a reasonable, respectful person, and and the baby mama agree, well, hey, I would rather go. That I've been in a situation like that. I was like, look, I'd rather talk to your girlfriend. Is that okay? Well, yeah, we'll just work something out. If y'all want to come get the child, then have your girlfriend come get her, and she could talk to me or whatever, and we'll just do it like that. That's not a problem. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's like that. That's cool, but that has to be agreed with. That has to be an agreement. We all have to agree. Now, if this baby mama don't want to talk to you, then you don't talk to her. Like, it's nothing. What do you have to say to her? If she don't want to talk to you for whatever reason, whether you wrong, right, or indifferent, doesn't matter. If she don't want to talk to you, don't talk to her. If you don't want to talk to her, you don't talk to her. And it's just it. And it's just the way that you came to her. It was like, it was very very condescending. You know what I mean? You were very condescending, and maybe you had a different type. I don't think you had a good heart. I don't think you had good intentions when you came to Chrissy with what they need and stuff. You was treating her like the little ghetto girl. That's my humble opinion. Okay, but and plus the girl was pregnant. The girl had just had the baby. She still, had blues. Who the fuck? Who would want to talk to you after having a baby and you done got left, girl? I wouldn't talk to you either. What you mean? And then you get mad when she like spaz out on you. I mean, this Steffi G, have a heart. You should have had a heart though. You know what? No, Chrissy shouldn't have said what she said, but hey, it is what it is. About your child. She just said that one time. She ain't said nothing else about that child, so be quiet. We don't want to hear that. God, you just trying to find a way to always have to talk about Chris or say something. Because just like you set your ass online, just like you set your behind online, and you talking to Jasmine, like you don't think all that stuff was out of order. You were out of order. You don't have to like Chrissy. Y'all don't have to have nothing to do with each other. But why even if your children are siblings at the end of the day? Now I'm not saying y'all owe each other any loyalty, but y'all children are siblings. Like it's some things you just don't do. Why was you sitting online with Chrissy and I'm not Chrissy, but with Jasmine and Olivia? That was really nasty. That was really nasty. And then the DeMarco should have kept his little butt shut, his little trap shut. When he know he ain't paying no child support, he ain't doing nothing. He didn't go get a Dana to find out if those were even his children because he didn't care. That was second notes. And then you left her while you're pregnant. So it's just all stupid to me.
Bitter. Never been bitter. The issue, and see, that's why I don't like a bitch that thinks she knows what she's talking about. You don't know a motherfucking thing, bitch. You don't know shit. You need to shut the fuck up. Talking about, oh, I can't help that my daughter is loved by her grandparents because I'm not bitter. Bitch, you are not the only person who has a child with him. But don't make me put race into it, but it's something about a woman who isn't black, who dates a black man, that has a mixed child, that just thinks that she's superior. You ain't special, ho.
I agree, Chrissy. Chrissy, you got some points here, and maybe a lot of people won't agree with this point, but I think Chrissy making a point here. She's making a valid point. And Steffi G, you do come across like that. If that's not your intentions, then I don't know why does Chrissy trigger you so much? And don't tell me nothing about what she said. We already know what she said, okay? Look, give me something new, okay? We already know. That's over with. She said F your child, but that was in the moment. That's over with though. You can't still bring that up anymore. I mean, you was with her husband, so we ain't gonna play these games, okay? And he did leave her to be with you. So some things you just gotta chop it up. Some things you just have to chop up in the wood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect either. We ain't gonna go there. I ain't talking about my life, but I'm just making a point that some things you just have to chop up in the mud and go, okay, cool. That's what's up. You know what I mean? And just keep it moving. But why are you always triggered when it comes to Chrissy? Chrissy 4 and Steffi G, you right there. You know what I mean? You right there, girl. Why are you right there anyway? Why you in her business? And if she saw something online, if she was on DeMarcus' page and saw something online and saw your little beautiful girl, with her grandparents, hell, I'd be like, well, damn, why the fuck? Why didn't why he didn't go get his other children? And I probably would have called the other. I think Chrissy, the last when she left Texas, she said her and DeMarcus' other baby mom was on better terms now, right? So I remember her making mention of that, and I was like, cool. So we probably would have called each other and Voltron and been like, yo, what's up? Why she the only one that get picked up or whatever? What's that about? You know what I mean? And Chrissy, it may also be due to the fact that she probably okay with not getting child support, or maybe he is giving her whatever he can or whatever. And so I don't, it could be a numbers of reasons, but either way, that's kind of jacked up though. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of jacked up, especially if you feel like you did this and did that for him. That's why you should have never got with that bum. He was a bum, Chrissy. Why would you? I get you got a gazillion children, but why would you get with a man that you got to raise? Didn't Kay Michelle tell y'all stop raising these men? Shit, the hell.
That's why you fuck that girl in y'all's bed, right? Because you so special, right?
Ooh, Chrissy. Girl. Y'all hearing this? Ooh. Baby, let's repeat it one more time. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I can't repeat this little boy coming down here, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me let him come down here and tell me good night. Okay. I'll repeat this one little part.
What I said was, he's a horrible father because he picks and chooses who to take care of, who to show attention to, or whatever. This has nothing to do with grandparents. Listen, when it comes down to it, I'm not bitter. Never been bitter. The issue, and see, that's why I don't like a bitch that thinks she knows what she's talking about. You don't know a motherfucking thing, bitch. You don't know shit. You need to shut the fuck up. Talking about, oh, I can't help that my daughter is loved by her grandparents because I'm not bitter. Bitch, you are not the only person who has a child with him. But don't make me put race into it, but it's something about a woman who isn't black, who dates a black man, that has a mixed child, that just thinks that she's superior. You ain't special, ho. That's why you fuck that girl in y'all's bed, right? Because you so special, right? You stay with him after that, too. So don't you sit up here and you try to act like you're any better than anybody else. Bitter?
Man, y'all, this has got good. This dang old commercial coming on at the wrong time. You jerk, you. Hold on. Let me skip, y'all. Hold on. Let me skip it. Okay. Hold on. Let me pause. We're going to take it back right here. Okay. Here we go.
Who to take care of, who to show attention to, or whatever. This has nothing to do with grandparents. Listen, when it comes down to it, I'm not bitter. Never been bitter. The issue, and see, that's why I don't like a bitch that thinks she knows what she's talking about. You don't know a motherfucking thing, bitch. You don't know shit. You need to shut the fuck up. Talking about, oh, I can't help that my...
If you bitter, I ain't gonna lie, Chrissy. If a man left me while I was pregnant, I would be bitter. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna play these games. We gonna act like that she if a man left me, but I wouldn't show him I was bitter now. Let's get that together. I would be bitter on the inside. I have to go get some counseling. I ain't gonna lie, I have to go get some counseling. You hear me? Cause I would be making all kind of dolls with his face on there and and burning it and putting pins in it, setting it on fire. Shoot. I don't know. Listen, I don't know why people be trying to fake the funk. No, tell the truth. Shame it. Shame to death. I'll be like, yep, I'm bitter. I wouldn't get on her and say I was bitter, but I would be bitter though. Okay, I would be. If a man left you, I don't care if he didn't want to be with you no more, but to leave you while you pregnant, that is the worst thing he could have done. Even if he stayed there and waited till after you had the baby and waited till you got over your you know, waited till your 6 week checkup or even your 6 month checkup for crying out loud. Can you he could at least stay to then. Child, he was out of there like you know what I mean? She was like what, 7 months or 8 months? That's crazy. She had every right to be bitter now. Now see, listen, I'm not against Chrissy on that, y'all. Y'all might be like Dr. A, but you know, that might not be his kid. Okay, well, he could have been had a DNA test though. But if he left, leaving her doing her pregnancy is just ignorant. Now, come on, y'all. Come on, have some decencies here. Let's be decent. That's because we don't like Chrissy. Okay? We don't have to like Chrissy. We know we know Chrissy is who she is, okay? So we ain't gonna play these games, okay? But one thing we do all know and we can all agree with, because we're women in here, we're crystals, okay? And we can all agree that that's a cowardly waste to leave a man or leave a woman while she's pregnant. That's just like leaving a man while he on his DEA bed. You know, come on now. Let's have some empathy. Let's have some empathy. He can come give me a hug. I can just pause it. I'm not gonna play it. Come on, give me a hug. Go back to bed and go. Come on, give me a hug. All right, love you. Okay. You know, just have some decency here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna look at y'all comments in a minute. I'm trying to wipe down this chair. Hold on.
My daughter is loved by her grandparents because I'm not bitter. Bitch, you are not the only person who has a child with him.
Okay.
But don't make me put race into it, but it's something about a woman who isn't black, who dates a black man.
See, you ain't got to put race in it, Chrissy, because it's already about race, baby. To be honest, it is. You're not lying, though. You're not lying. I feel the same way. I felt the same way, Chrissy. I ain't gonna front. Y'all might argue with me on that, but I disagree.
That has a mixed child that just thinks that she's superior. You ain't special, ho. That's why you fucked that girl in y'all's bed, right? Because you so special, right?
Ooh.
You stay with him after that, too. So don't you sit up here and you try to act like you're any better than anybody else. Bitter? Never. I've never been bitter. The problems that I have, I never knew his father because when I was with him, he didn't speak to the man. But I heard some things about you and the dad. You and his father were real cozy.
Ooh.
You guys had like a relationship or something. And then he put you on to his son. See, I don't do that passing around shit, so I can't relate.
Ooh.
I don't know what happened.
Ooh,
that's just what
child. Ooh, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Let me go to these comments. I got to go to these comments. Oh, shoot. Did y'all hear that? Stephy is trifling. DeMarcus is a horrible person. I do agree. There's too many kids, too many daddies. Ooh. They touristy kids. That's why she thinks she's jealous because of her mind. She's supposed to be because she's black. DNA will tells the truth, right? Like Jazz, Chris has all those jobs. So why the new husband working all the time? He's never there, girl, because ain't no real husband, girl. You know that. It makes sense. Rose, I don't think they were ever married. I don't think they were either. They say that they had the birth. I don't think they were ever married. Is Chrissy married? Did she get a fast divorce from DeMarcus? I mean, you can get a fast divorce from, but it still show that you divorced though. I don't know what she talking about. Black women can't even express anger, right, and hurt without being labeled loud, right, bitter or ghetto. But MF can say whatever they want us to, right? Steffi, wait a minute, hold on. Steffi is anti-black and she thinks her daughter is better. I know she thinks that. Thanks, Chrissy kids. Right, exactly. DeMarcus, okay, right there. Okay. It always amazes me fatherless males turn right around and abandon their own kids exactly. 9D ain't that test seems to happen. Oh shoot, too many. Somebody that apparently some of them already got DNA tests. That from my understanding. Okay, she did some DNA tests with some of them. I don't know, but let's go. Y'all heard that, Steffi G? You a pet girl? You was with Demarcus' daddy first? Is that true, girl? That is nasty, Steffi G. Girl. Mm-mm-mm. Steffi G, you was with the daddy and the son, girl. The daddy done passed you. He done wanted his son to try. He didn't think it was good enough for him to keep, so he gave it to his son. Steffi G, girl. Okay. Ooh, Steffi G, girl, you ought to be embarrassed. Because DeMarcus done told CHRISSY all of y'all business, girl. Girl. He was pillow talk. They not even together, girl. He done told your business. Girl, he probably was the one that called child support on you. I mean, the one that called what you call it on you, girl. He might have been the one that called on you, girl. And you trying to scurry away from the issue. And he really got the child to be funny, girl. Girl, he might be setting up to get rid. Girl, Stephanie, you better be careful, girl.
I was privy to. That's what I've just been told.
But Chris, you shouldn't be worried about that.
But that whole thing was foggy to me. But I never gave a fuck because you know why? It's not my relationship. It's not my situation. I'm just here to get my dues. I'm just here to get what's owed to me. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. But if you want to start calling people names, you want to start bringing yourself in my business when it's not has nothing to do with you, then we for sure can go there. We for sure can, and you know I have time.
Chrissy, she has already involved you in the business, so you might as well go ahead and tell us all, girl. We are here for it, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell us about that hoo-ha, girl. Tell us about her. Girl, tell us what you got to tell us, Chrissy. We are here. We are patiently awaiting.
For that ass, when necessary. On a regular basis, nah. But where you got me fucked up, little girl, is where you think you gonna come on any platform ever in life, period. I don't give a fuck if it's here, there, I don't give a fuck where. You're never gonna be able to utter the words jealous of a child and me. I don't have a reason to be jealous of a little girl. I don't have a reason to be jealous of you. I hope you get everything that you deserve, and I hope that you're happy with your life. When it comes to my baby daddy, though, bitch, the next time I get on here and I say something about him,
you are not. You do not. Okay, we're gonna stop this playing. Okay, Chrissy, you know you don't care about that girl and what she got going on. I wouldn't. I wouldn't care if she was happy, sad, or mad, or fighting cat tongue. I wouldn't care about none of that. I'd be like, yeah, we gonna play. We ain't gonna act like we ain't gonna take this route now. You're lying. You're lying, girl. You are lying now. Come on, now. You ain't gonna lie to us, girl. Okay.
and playing favorites and all that other shit, or whatever it is, that has nothing to do with you. You so ditzy and dumb. You let these stupid ass hoes on the internet big your air ass brain up to think that every time I talk about him, I'm talking about you. Or actually, better yet, you always say I'm talking about your daughter. Girl, fuck you.
That's true.
Ain't nobody talking about you. Ain't nobody.
Right. That has nothing to do with your daughter, Steffi G. She just making a point. She can make an observation if she wants to about her ex-husband. I guess that's her ex-husband. I don't know. Y'all talking about it might not be her husband. But she has a right to make an observation about that. I mean, if she want to do that, she has every right to bring that. But I wouldn't even do it like for real. I wouldn't even give Marcus. It's not about her being angry, black and bougie. For me, it's about why give Marcus that attention. You know what I'm saying? Why even give Marcus that attention? Because he obviously doing it to get at her anyway. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So why even feed him? Why even feed him that? I mean, he, after all, did leave her while she was pregnant. So obviously, she didn't mean anything anyway, right? So why even entertain him? It's about her entertaining him. I don't care about Steffi G, but let's go.
I'm worried about you. I didn't fuck you and have no kids by you. The fuck?
Right. And she been in your business.
At Penn Foster, I can go back to school to get ready for a healthcare career.
And that's a problem.
At a price that fits my.
It's okay to have a conversation with the man about whatever you feel, but it's not okay to go and talk to the woman. Leave her out of it. Talk to him. I'm talking about Steffi G. When she was with DeMarcus, she overstepped her bounds. She overstepped her bounds. This is my opinion. She overstepped her bounds. Like, that ain't none of her business. There's some things just ain't none of her business. If she have a problem with something, she need to take that up with him. Why are you even talking to her? Why would you even reach out to CHRISSY and ask CHRISSY? You know that's gonna be a trigger. How would she feel if a man left her while she was pregnant? In regards to what they got into it or whatever the case is, that ain't for her to be contacting her and saying, well, what size of the children were. What the heck? Are you crazy? That was insane to me. I was like, why is she contacting her? And that's why CHRISSY kind of snapped like that now. She said that, but CHRISSY, you gotta stand on that. You did say that though. You said F her and F that baby. You did say that though, CHRISSY. But hey, you feel how you feel, right? But you gotta stand on that. You can't say you didn't say that because you did say that, because I heard you say that. Okay? I heard you straight said that now. We ain't gonna play these games. Okay? Just stand on it. That's all I'm saying. Stand on what you said. You might need to go back and look at it. Maybe you forgot because you was angry. But you did say that. But you know, you're the same person that said you didn't say it like you said I love, eggplant. But you said that too. But you have a problem. You need a stenographer. Because you forget what stuff you say. And if that's what it is, if you love eggplant, you can love eggplant, girl. If you want to. Shoot. I do. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, but let's keep going.
And another thing, I heard a bitch on the internet the other day trying to say that she did something to help my kids get clothes. Bitch, I came out here to visit when I lived in Texas, and it was after my boy's birthday. I called up DeMarcus and said, hey, do you want to see the boys? I'm going to be out there. Again, me not being bitter. Not being bitter. I'm a bitter bitch though, right? I'm so fucking bitter. Okay. So he said, sure, I'll meet up with you guys. I said, okay, let's pick a park or something. We can meet up, whatever. That's the one time he's seen them in has it been 5 years? Yeah, been 5 years. Okay? That's the one time he's seen them in 5 fucking years. And because it was after their birthday, he brought them a gift bag, and I'm sure she brought it because he didn't have no goddamn money. As the fuck you should. You are with the man who has kids. He's going to see his kids, and that was right after their birthday. They each got an outfit. So before a bitch get on this internet and try to lie and act like somebody did something to do something big for my boys, bitch, never, nothing. Matter of fact, when I got into an argument with this man a couple years ago, because I told him to send shoes or to buy shoes, or I said if the boys need something, he was like, okay, I'm gonna get the shoes. Give me your address. And I refused to give him my address because
I wouldn't have gave him my address either. Why would I give him an address and I'm arguing with his but I think differently though. I think about security because you don't know how people are. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how people think. And Steffi G could have been one of them crazy chicks that could have tried to come and, do something to her and her children. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't give her my address either. Unless, you know what I mean? And then he don't really have loyalty toward CHRISSY anyway. So why would she trust him to think that it's gonna be just between her and him? You know what I mean? Why would I do that? Some stuff you just have to be mindful of. Some not all women are like that, of course. But she didn't know her like that. So no, I wouldn't have gave her my address. I wouldn't have. If she gave him a way to go and do that or whatever, then that would have been it. But do keep in mind that CHRISSY, once you start getting court involved, he's going to actually know where you live at. So just to be honest with you, and so will she probably. I'm just letting you know that once you get DNA and CS or CSD involved, girl, they're gonna know you where you live at. Steffi G will know where you live at or whatever. So I mean, I'm just letting you know, just for reference, because he talks like a little girl. He acts like a little girl to me. I don't understand him. He pillow talks with you, and I don't even know why you would even have a conversation with him about Steffi G and all this other type of stuff. And I bet you probably say it's closure, but I wouldn't even talk to him. He ain't running you no money. What do y'all got to talk about?
I was actively going back and forth with your bitch ass. And I said, I will not give you my address for that bitch to have, but here's what we can do. And I gave him alternatives. Okay. Then me and him got
K-12 makes going back to school.
All right, y'all, give me a second here. Let's let this play. I'm gonna let her play out, and then I'm gonna end this live because I'm almost done. Hold on, y'all. Sorry.
bag, and I'm sure she brought it because he didn't have no goddamn money. As the fuck you should. You are with the man who has kids.
Right.
He's going to see his kids, and that was right after their birthday.
I wouldn't have been buying.
They each got an outfit.
Chrissy, hold on. I know we went back over this. Girl, I wouldn't have been buying your children nothing. That would have been his responsibility. That's his children. I wouldn't be buying no children for your help. No, I wouldn't have did that. He'd have been like, no, you're doing too much for them. Listen, I'm not raising no man. You know, that's his mammy responsibility. His mammy should have raised him to know to pay child support and all that stuff. And I ain't gonna be with no man that don't take care and raise his children. Number one, Chrissy. So that's my question to you. Because you had similar problems too when he wasn't taking care of his responsibility with them other children. I'm just saying. So we ain't gonna play these games, okay? All right, well, let's go.
So before a bitch get on this internet and try to lie and act like somebody did something to do something big for my boys, bitch, never, nothing. Matter of fact, when I got into an argument with this man a couple years ago, because I told him to send shoes or to buy shoes, or said if the boys need something, he was like, okay, I'm gonna get the shoes. Give me your address. And I refused to give him my address because I was actively going back and forth with your bitch ass. And I said, I will not give you my address for that bitch to have, but here's what we can do. And I gave him alternatives. Okay. Then me and him got into it over some dumb shit. And what do you do? What do you do? You get online and you post pictures of some shoes and you're like, oh,
Marcus, well, let me get this understood. Marcus, well, why come you didn't go ahead and do that and say, well, hey, Chrissy, I want to go ahead and file child support. I mean, get a Dana and we can file child support and I'll just pay you whatever. Why didn't you go do that then, DeMarcus, if it was such a big deal? Why does she need to know where you, what, if she didn't feel comfortable with you knowing where she live at, why didn't you go with the alternatives? I'm just asking. I mean, if you were so concerned, if you was all about trying to get the children some clothes, what was the big deal in that? Because you didn't really seem like, to me, in my humble opinion, you didn't really seem like you was interested in trying to take care of no children in the first place. That's just my opinion. It wasn't about that, because if you was about that, you would have looked past that and you would have handled your business. But in knowing, if you know anything about the courts, they would have made her tell you where they lived at in the first place. She would have had to provide you with an address when you started that Dana. And that's it. So why argue about that? If she don't want to get an address now, she'll eventually have to give it later on anyway. I'm just saying. So if that was a big deal for you, because he was kind of, when he was doing that interview, he was acting as if that was a big deal. Like, what is the big deal about that? You would have got it anyway. I don't know, man. Let's go, Chrissy. All right. Honey, I was trying to keep her at the table.
oh, my daughter's shoes are so nice. I'm so happy that she got new shoes. Petty ass bitch. Like, girl, are you fucking serious? Girl, nobody give a fuck. Probably bought them shits and said they were from him. The fuck? I don't,
But I wouldn't.
I could never sit up here and understand the amount of competition. I will never be in competition with a bitch like that. And listen, most of the time,
it is competitive. Like, girl, why you just bought you some shoes, girl. Stephy G, you just cared about some little funky shoes, girl, that you could have probably bought your own child. You worried about him. He don't even do nothing. I just got a sneaking sensation feeling that he don't do nothing for that child to begin with. He just do barely a minute. He probably do more than what he do for Chrissy, but I bet you ain't that much more. I bet you he don't do as much as he should do. I bet you he don't. And it's like, Stephy G, why you working with her? Why you girl? Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You say something petty, I'm gonna let you slide, ho. But when you get on your platform and try to accuse me, first of all, you call me out my name, you dumb ditzy ass, Dalmatian face ass bitch. You call me out my name and call me a leprechaun. A bitch that looked like you could never call me out my name, bitch. Don't you ever call me nothing but Chrissy, bitch. You have no matter of fact, don't even utter my motherfucking name, you dusty broad. How could you ever think that you have the audacity, the privilege to even speak on me, bitch? I didn't even speak on you. And the only reason why you try to even grasp some air here is because I had to mention that he took y'all's daughter out of town. That was the only little speck of anything that you just try to tickle the teeth, huh? You just try to grab the hairs, don't you? Okay? You just do any little thing to get in my fucking peripheral, in my space, bitch. Nobody was talking to you. Somebody need to face mush your big ass and tell you to sit the fuck down. The fuck? Sitting up here talking about about, this leprechaun's always trying to be jealous. Girl, what do I look like?
Listen to this.
Yeah, it's like, girl, you know what? I mean, you know, who cares that he took your child on a vacation with his little raggedy family? I'm just gonna be honest. Who cares? What? That's not a flex, dear.
About your daughter. You so stupid. You dumb as fuck. I hate dumbass bitches. I really hate dumbass bitches. I don't give a fuck what a bitch say about me online. I ain't never had to accuse nobody of being jealous. Even though I got plenty of people that are jealous of me, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. If you get on this platform and you can't breathe without motherfucking uttering my name, bitch, you're jealous of something. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. Maybe nothing, maybe everything. I don't fucking know. Your guess is as good as mine. But I refuse to believe that a bitch that's obsessed with me can't be jealous of something.
Steffi is jealous of you, though.
Drink break.
I don't know, Steffi. You kind of act jealous,
I'm back on
though.
that ass. Don't ever get on here and lie to yourself like that, you
Especially,
stupid
now,
bitch.
I probably not. If I might have not said that, if you hadn't been on that show with Olivia, I'm like, why would you even have been on the show? Y'all sit up here talking about Chrissy on the show. All of y'all both trying, and you know how stupid that was. All of y'all looked really desperate and dumb. Like, what was you even on that show with them in the first place? So that's what makes you look jealous, Steffi G. You are ugly, though. I'm not getting it now. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. You do look ugly. Okay? Sorry, you do. And I agree with Chrissy regarding that there. Sorry. I don't care how you feel.
Bitch. Trying to say that I'm jealous of a child. I hold no ill intent or will or feelings towards your baby.
Steffi G, you sitting up here talking about you gotta get your life together, this, that. Why do Chrissy gotta be jealous of you? You sitting up here talking about you gotta get your life together. Ain't nobody finna be jealous of you, girl. You gotta get your life together. What's wrong with your life? Why you gotta get your life together? What happened? What did happen? Because CPS show was after you, right? Did somebody just call CPS on you? So how you gotta get your life together, girl? Tell us. We listening. Mm-hmm. I'm not reading your comments right now. Give me a second. I'll start back in a minute. Okay. I'm just trying to get this stuff clean and this food put up that I cook for tomorrow's dinner. I want to kind of get this out the way. So, okay, let's continue.
I want you to hear it out of my mouth so that you don't let these dumbass, stupid, reckless ass broads big your stupid ass head up to get cussed the fuck out like you are right now. I do not hold any ill will towards your child. I don't speak on your baby. Okay, nothing like that.
Now.
Actually, if we want to take it all the way back to where this whole thing started, she accused me of saying fuck her daughter a long time ago.
You did.
This was years ago. Because somebody asked me a question in a live stream, and I said fuck them over there. My kids would never something be over there or something like that. I said, I can't remember. This was years ago. I said this. She's still holding on to that shit and trying to accuse me of saying that I talked about her daughter. Girl,
you did, but that's not what we're talking about now. You know what I'm saying? She that's fine for her to have beef with Chrissy, but she is kind of stalkerish. You know what I'm saying? You kind of is stalkerish, Steffi G. There, you're a little stalkerish, girl. You're a little stalkerish. You know what I'm saying? You befriended Olivia and Jasmine, and that was weird. That was weird within itself. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You did do that, so I mean, you do look stalkerish a bit. So I can't go against Chrissy on that one, Steffi G. Okay, girl. Okay.
All day, every day, because you're a big girl. You can fight for yourself. Your child cannot. I don't have no feelings about you having a child with my baby daddy. At the time when I found out the way that I found out about it, yeah, I had some feelings. I had some very strong feelings because I'm sure any woman who had a separation from their partner, their significant other, their husband, while they were 8 months pregnant, to come to find out via the internet because somebody saw you two dumb bitches out in public and they knew me. I want to emphasize that they knew who the fuck I was. You nobody ass bitch.
Oh.
And saw my ex with you and posted that shit online.
I mean, she
All right, Gabby
popular in this
Vegas,
sector. I don't
let's
know.
go ahead.
She popular in her own time. I don't know, y'all. I'm not in her city, so I don't know. She was popular on YouTube because I heard about her in a whole nother sector. I knew about CHRISSY in a whole nother sector. So I mean, it is what it is. So what y'all want me to say? I'm just saying. Okay. So yeah, I think that's crushing though. Think about it. You done found out that your dang old baby daddy left you for this funny looking girl. I would have been hated. She left you for this funny looking girl. And I know y'all say it ain't about the looks, yeah, but when you hurt, you just look at everything and then you start questioning your own self and it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's normal. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I was putting food in the refrigerator. Hold on.
So if I found some shit out, you found some shit out like that, and then at that time my baby was 1, and you were extremely pregnant. I had no contact with him for a very long time, and I had just right when I moved to Texas, I got in contact with DeMarcus, and we had started to talk back and forth again. Then I find out that he has a baby on the way. I had to call him and ask him, and can you believe he didn't want to claim your ass? Now I'm not bragging because I don't know if the nigga claimed me when we was.
Girl, he didn't. But I understand where you're coming from, though. I got you. You just kind of letting her know, like, look, girl, you ain't nothing to write home about. I get it. Okay, go ahead. I get it.
Together probably didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we had a perfect relationship. Hell, y'all seen the nigga face. We did not have a perfect relationship.
Yep.
We did not. It was good in the beginning, and then shit got tough, and it never got better again. I can get on here and say that, okay? But what we're not gonna do is sit up here and act like there's some sort of
man child. He just a man in age but a child, and his mama probably coddled him. And I think his mama did one time let him come home when y'all got into it. And he traveled all the way. I think he was from Texas or wherever he from. He traveled all the way back home just to be up on his mama womb instead of his mama making and forcing him to hold up to his responsibility. My son would have never did that. I would curse my son out. Now that'll be a one way to get cursed out for me. That you abandon your pregnant woman. No, I ain't letting that go. Some things some things ain't none of your business, but as a parent, sometimes as mothers, y'all, we have to say something to our sons about some things now. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But some things ain't none of our business. But when I'm gonna tell you something, leaving a woman while she's pregnant and not taking her responsibility is a problem, okay? That's a problem. You gotta say something. And you don't let your son come home and be with you. When they get into when they on certain levels, right? On certain levels. It's a play-by-play. Some things it may cause for your son or your daughter might need to come home because their person is abusing them or they not in a good situation or they might not be in a good headspace, right? But it's a fine line. You'll know it as a mom. Most of us good moms on here understand, right? There's other times when we might have to stay out of it and make them work it out. And then there's other times where we might have to kind of step in a little bit, right? But we'll know it as moms, right? But you can tell he got coddled. You can tell. That's why he wasn't no man. He didn't have to work or nothing.
Sort of obsession or there's some sort of jealousy or anything that I have towards a bitch that never mattered in the first place. My bone to pick was always with him. It was never with you, but you made yourself at the forefront because you tried to protect him like the pussy that he acts like. He does not need protecting. You got up online and fought a grown nigga's battles. Shame on you. And you still trying to do it. And instead of putting it on him, the whole live stream was about my frustrations with him. You trying to step in the forefront, take the heat off of him, and get it put on you and say, she's talking about my daughter. She's jealous of my daughter. I can't help that her grandparents, the one that you fucked, doesn't count, baby.
That's true. She did. That's not.
And I don't know about the mom.
If
she's cool with you, good for you. But that's still shame on her. Because at the end of the day, your child is still not her only grandchild. I don't, what's not computing? Bitches are dumb. What's not clicking? It doesn't matter whether they're loved, whether your child is loved by his parents or not.
I almost want to get people
jacked up that you go and get the mixed child, but you don't go get your own black children, your own black grandchildren, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. You can't clean that up. Unless if you like, well, listen, y'all. Now his grandparents was, the grandparents was like, look, we tried to work with Chrissy. Chrissy was tripping. We tried to talk to her. You know, we tried to have a real conversation with her as far as the children. We just said, look, can you go get the DNA? Steffi G done got the DNA. If it was something like that, then that's something different. If they said, hey, we didn't believe Steffi G was the mother either. We told her to get a DNA and she complied. That's something different. But I don't think that's what it was, okay? I don't think that's what it was, okay? So I understand her frustration regarding that. But at the same time, Chrissy, you gotta, you know, you keep saying you ain't gonna, your frustration with you, go handle your business. Go get a DNA. I mean, go get child support. That's all you do. They'll do a DNA for free. They will do DNA for free. All this arguing with her, girl. Who is she? Who is Steffi G though? Steffi G ain't nobody. She is nobody. If, to be honest with you, Chrissy, let's say you go get the DNA and all these children are her or his, right? That don't mean he gonna want anything to do with these children, okay? So you gotta think about that too. That don't mean that he's gonna want anything to do with them children, and you got to be prepared for that. Now we gotta talk real. You gotta be prepared for he not want nothing to do with these children or anything else. He might just want to slide through and just kick it with you, right? So you have to figure out what you're gonna do as far as they're concerned. So just how you gonna prepare them for that. That's kind of really more the conversation, right? That's kind of really more the conversation. Initially you're gonna be frustrated and feel the ways and feel hurt, and you're gonna go back. You're gonna revisit the pain of him leaving you while you was pregnant. I'm serious. I get it, y'all. I get it, right? But you're gonna revisit that. So anything he do, that's gonna be a thought in her mind, y'all. That's gonna be a thought in her mind. Because she's going to be like, well, why I'm not good enough? Because it's all going to go back to why I'm not good enough. Where he just left me high and dry pregnant. But then he was with her while she was pregnant. He stood by her. He was in the room with her. He did all that. What made her not good enough, right? So that's what's in her mind too, whether she want to admit it or not, okay, y'all? But, and I understand that, right? It's human. It's human for feeling like that, okay? But at the same time, you got to be prepared for if she do it, Dana, and all the children are his, or maybe two of them only his, or maybe one. Either way, you might be prepared for him not really being there because he ain't there now. And he wasn't pushing to go get no DNA, right? So you got to be prepared to deal with whatever circumstances there is and not be tripping. You know what I'm saying? And just move on. So what I'm trying to tell you is just move on. I wouldn't talk to him no more. And the part of that moving on is you not even talking to him. Why are you even talking to him? Again, I keep asking you. I asked you about this about 20 times. I asked you about 20 times. He has nobody to talk to. Steffi G is nobody to talk to. Who cares about Steffi G and her child? I mean, I do respect. You can still, and it's not being nasty toward the child. It ain't about the child, right? But why worry about what the grandparents, and at this point, now that you didn't discuss it, now you have felt whatever way you felt, and now you got to deal with the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna hurt. That's simple. That's understandable. But now it ain't even about the child. Like, who cares at this point? That's all on them. If they don't want to have, if these folks don't want to have nothing to do with your beautiful sons, and these are these are their children, their grandchildren, or whatever, and they don't want to have nothing to do with them, then why would you want them to have anything to do with them? Because they're not going to treat them right. They're not going to be nice to them. They're not going to celebrate them the way that you may want to celebrate them or whatever. Sometimes you have to make your own family. You know that? Sometimes you have to make your own family and not worry about what this person gonna do and what this person ain't gonna do. You got to really almost go into a situation where you feel like, well, they ain't gonna do nothing anyway, so it doesn't matter. You leave it out there, you throw the olive branch out there, and if they don't want to show and prove, and that's gonna be on them, girl. That's gonna be all on them. Okay? Because they're gonna have to explain to your children why they abandoned their mom or why they pregnant with them. That's a hard situation. Can you imagine explaining it? What they gonna say? Well, your mama was mean to me. Like, your mama was mean to me. Well, I felt like you might not have been mine. Okay, Daddy, if you felt like I wasn't yours, then why you ain't gonna get a DNA? Okay? Why you gonna get a DNA, Daddy? That's what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna get a DNA? Why don't you say that to my face? Why you get online? Let's talk about this too. Why did DeMarcus get his tail online? Oh, let's bring this up. Why did DeMarcus get his tail online and talk about CHRISSY, about her not possibly, about the children possibly not being his? Why would he get his punk behind online and say that to the world and not tell CHRISSY that? Because I know CHRISSY didn't think that. I know CHRISSY didn't once think that he said that. I know for a fact he didn't tell her that to her face. He got online and said it with his cowardly self. He got online and said it, but he didn't say that to everybody else, did he? No, he did not. He said it to the world, but didn't say it to CHRISSY's face. You don't think that's a coward move? That's a coward for you. You hear me? A straight coward.
Is that there should be love centered around equally. That's what matters. Some of my kids' dads, like some of their grandparents, are not my favorite people in the world. That doesn't stop them from being grandparents. You dumb bitch. Now, for a bitch who's like, save the kids! Save the kids! My kids are my world! Why don't you get that, dummy? You so stupid, you think that you're special. That's what it is. She thinks that she's special. You think that that I'm bitter?
You do think your child is special. I mean, everybody think their child is special, but you don't think your child is special because that's your child. You think your child is better because your child is biracial, Steffi G. I can tell by how you was acting when you got on there with Olivia and Jasmine. And Jasmine was like all in awe of you because she was in awe of your child because your child was biracial. Okay? Which is why Jasmine said at one point she was mixed. Remember Jasmine said she was mixed? Well, whatever. Okay?
How? Have I ever been like, you can't call, you can't send, you can't see? Never. Never. To anybody on that side. Never. But you wouldn't know that. You just lie. It's easier for you to lie than to take accountability.
Okay.
I don't hear anybody bringing up the fact that we were married when she had a baby with him. How the fuck am I the bad guy for calling the nigga out? I got every right to do that. Honestly, if I want to get up here every day, fucking 30 days out of a month, motherfucking 365 days out of a year, and scream to the top of my motherfucking lungs how he is a not shit ass nigga, it still wouldn't be about.
You could do that. That's fine. You have every right to do that, but why waste your time? You know what I'm saying? Why even waste your time about that? Because he's still gonna be that. No matter what you say, you're not gonna change him into being a decent man, into being a no good ninja, as you just said. You're not gonna change him. You're not gonna shame him into being a father. You're not gonna shame him into wanting to pay you child support or take your children on a trip like he did the little girl. That's what's not gonna happen. Okay, so ain't no point of you even wasting your breath, your energy, or dealing with this. You have a right to express yourself, sure, but after today, I wouldn't talk about it no more. I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't have nothing else to say to him because apparently he's been talking behind your back. He'll talk about you like a dog, and he talks about her like a dog. Okay, so what is the purpose? All he doing is pinning y'all against each other. So what is his motive? I mean, he above. He ain't got nothing. He ain't doing nothing. This girl's talking about she got to get herself together. So what? So you that girl? If you that girl, why worry about Steffi G? I wouldn't even like, but Steffi G shouldn't be. Steffi G always got something to say though. I would get tired of her too. She like a tick that won't go away. And every time CHRISSY come up, I've noticed that too. Every time CHRISSY come up and say something about that boy, her Steffi G go. She his biggest cheerleader. Are you his lawyer, girl? I thought you was in a relationship. I say to both of y'all both in relationships with other people. Why are we still talking about your bum baby daddy? He is a bum, girl. He is a bum. Like, who cares? Who cares?
About you, and it still wouldn't be about your daughter. It would still be about him. And he knows how I feel about him because I tell him. None of this is a secret. Okay? My frustrations are I'm very vocal with my frustrations. But I want to dive deep into why are you so obsessed with me and in my business, bitch? Why are you always in my business?
True.
At Penn Foster,
Well,
I
that's
can
how
go
they
back to
use
school to get
business because you, Chrissy, you know how the game works. The moment that somebody mention that girl, or they go and find out information on Stephy G, and they mention it to you, Chrissy, don't entertain it. Why lower yourself? Why beneath? She's beneath you. Why lower yourself to even talk about her? Who is she? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I thought she was up.
Nothing to do with the grandparents. I ain't fuck them either. Okay? This has nothing to do with none of you motherfuckers. This has everything to do with me and him and my bone to pick with him. You can't save him, sis. So get the fuck out my way. You want to be important so bad to where you think that every time I say something about him, you have to be heard. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're talking about. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep stalking my Instagram. Keep watching my videos. Keep texting him or calling him. I can't remember which one it was, but I got the text messages. Do I need to prove it?
Chrissy, what block her?
Don't fuck with me.
Chrissy.
I think you need to go sit the fuck down.
It's kind of like you want her to see you doing good. You want him to see you do it. Block her. Block her. Why are you allowing her to even follow you? She got to work. Make her work hard to find your page or whatever. Make her work hard. She would have to stalk me from a fake page or from somebody else's page. She would be stalking me from her page, and I definitely would be going on her page no more. For what? What I need to look at her page for? Who is she? You just said that she ain't nobody, so she ain't nobody to treat her as such.
And mind the business that fucking pays you. Because minding my business does not serve you at all.
Right. Okay.
That kind of pissed me off a little bit. Having to get sent some shit about you saying that I'm jealous of a child. You really know how to piss me off, don't you? Because you said that before. And I'm not going to let it slide anytime you say it. Because you sound fucking stupid. Especially when you weren't even brought up.
That's stupid.
And to be honest, your baby was not either. Okay? But what I said was, when I see you out.
All right. And then y'all start talking about coming to blows with each other. Y'all crazy. They are crazy. I wouldn't be coming to blows, talking about coming to blows with this girl. Did I say everything I need to say? She probably let him run the train. She looks like that type girl. She probably did. Chrissy, just pay for your rent and move on. Exactly. All the men moved on. Chrissy, give it up, girl. I wouldn't have offered him to see Shiggity. Right. You don't ask him about my kids. F you. Right, exactly. How you doing, Monica? Welcome to me, Quick Bounce. Dr. A, I see the video of Cuzbum cussing out the reactors. Girl, for real? Dr. A is hilarious in her input. You are ugly, though. Miss Love, Steffi G looks like a drag. Oh my God, Chrissy is full of BS because only those I mean, hold on. I just missed your comment. Hold on, let me go back up. Hold on. Okay, girl, hold on. Such a drag. Okay, Chrissy is full of BS because only those last two kids are possibly his. Junebug is definitely not his. The bum spoke on that. Right. Well, he should have. But does she know that? See, my thing is, Miss Love. How you doing, Miss Love? Welcome to Miss Class. My thing is this, Miss Love. Okay, cool. I can believe that, right? Just being honest, right? It's possibility. We're not there. We don't know, right? He might not know, but he wasn't man. I don't believe he told her that. He told her that on the interview, but he said that on the interview, but I don't believe he said it to Chrissy's face. He ain't said it to Chrissy's face, and that's what makes him a coward. Chrissy needs money on her YouTube. Yep. How many kids not knowing the dads? Girl, I don't know, because I know she spoke of one kid that possible daddy had unalived himself or some old stuff, and then she never talked about that again, and his mom was gonna get a blood test or what, or did a Dana or whatever. So I don't know, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and get it out of here. I think we didn't really reacted to this. I think this pretty much they're gonna keep repeating the same thing over and over again, and maybe we'll revisit this video later on at some point in time. But shit, y'all leaving out here, and I'm ready to go too. I gotta spend some time with my husband. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Have a great night. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me throw this music on here. We up out of here. Yes, yes, yes. All right, right. Where the heck is my music at? Girl. Before I go, y'all.
There you go.
That cracks me up. I know y'all sick of that, but it just makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh. I gotta get some more memes. I'm gonna download my eggplant. I'm gonna get all that stuff together. I'm gonna download my little eggplant and stuff. I got some good eggplants. Pause. All right, y'all. Let me play some music. We up out of here. All right.